This is how we make the system. You're asking double eyes. But how we make? Why waffle?
Hacka, hacka!
El horrible. El horrible and BeDabblin. Give them their props.
Let me add the core dip.
Hello, Mama.
I'm not gonna lie, I could watch Tukey all day long.
Tukey's fantastic.
Tukey's amazing.
I'm sorry, could we talk Tukey a bit? I'm a Tukey guy.
Do you play with those breasts and like have fun with them?
Ray, I haven't stopped playing with these breasts since I put them on. Oh my god.
He's an idiot.
Hacka hacka!
I did text that to Shuli, Vince, and BeDabbler. That this
And BeDabbler, who's
information. That's El Harib.
Cause I'm gonna go to the comedy store. I'm gonna open for Jim Brewer. Carl says my stand-up fucking sucks. Tell you I'm cool, but you don't believe it. Please clap for me, oh yeah. Please clap for me, you guys. I'm up here telling jokes to a crowd of 7 people, and my career has fucking died.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I needed this. I've been doing some shitty gigs. You've been to my website? I recently did stand-up comedy at Long John Silver's restaurant. That's a true story.
Yada, yada, yada. What up, dog?
I hung out with the cool people, which makes me a real cool guy.
You call it a shitty gig, I call it $50 in free hush puppies, whatever.
Hey, don't you know I peaked in high school, man? But I can't tell a joke to save my life.
Fucking douchebag.
The following program is of adult nature and may be inappropriate for persons under the age of 18.
The following program is a adult nature. May not be suitable for some of my friends.
It's time for BeDabblin Live.
When you wanna know who's got the show, his friends ain't talking potato. You can call him on the phone. He lives across from Home Depot. BeDabblin Live with El Harib. 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 Start right now.
Greetings. Is this dick bigger than mine?
What?
Is it?
I don't know what you said.
I said, is his dick bigger than mine?
Yes, it's gigantic. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special
Fuck you.
BeDabblin Live at a very special day and time. Hello, I am your host, 16-year-old YouTube sensation, broadcasting from his mother's basement high above the Rocky Mountains. I am the Dabbler of the Year,
Hey.
El Harible. How are you? Welcome to my stupid show.
Stinks.
So much to talk about. Shut up, Cardiff! 866-543-6854 if you want to call in. So much to talk about. We are going to debut our new bit, the weekly Dabbler Report with Clearwater Chad, who has been banished from the world of WATP. I feel like my music sounds horrible.
So is your voice.
Everything sounds like garbage. But, yeah, hello, everybody. Give us a call, 866-543-6854, or use the Super Tip system, supertip.gg/Tukey. We have a Captain Alex voice. He is here. Captain Alex is here. Captain Alex, he's our hero. Gonna take homosexuality down to zero. But yeah, you can call in, or no, you can super tip as the great Captain Alex now. It has been demanded, and now it is happening. What's happening? All right, so much going on. I have my great friend Cardiff Electric with me, and not only Cardiff Electric, but today we have the great Pat Dixon with us. Hello, Pat.
How are you, man? Thanks for having me on. Pleasure to be here.
Good luck on winning OJ's job, Pat Dixon. Good luck.
Well, I don't know if I can compete with the orange man. Is he still a big Chad fan?
Not anymore. He's not the biggest anymore, apparently.
Why? What happened?
One now.
Oh yeah. He is not. I don't know if he's a Chad fan, but I am a gigantic Chad fan. I don't know if people saw Lady KB, Instagrammed on her stories a picture of herself, Nick Swartzen, and me, and Chad Zumach in the green room. That was the most uncomfortable situation I feel like I've ever been in my life. So let me
all the sexual tension between Chad and Nick was uncomfortable for you.
Celebrity in there too, man. That's a lot of pressure.
Okay, so it was after. So I went to the early show. I went to the 7:30 show, and I met the great Vinny Cash. I have met Vinny Cash, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen him. He's a real person.
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted, dummy.
I know. I just said that. What happened? How did I get muted? I didn't even touch anything.
It wasn't even me this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I met Vinny Cash, the great Vinny Cash. Blonde hair, blue eyes. He's like 6'5", beautiful man. Vinny Cash, you might have bought my drinks last night, but you stole my heart. Very, very nice man. Who, after the show, because Vinny Cash knows Nick Swartzen, I guess, so he went back to the green room and he said, wow, Nick is not in a good mood. And I was like, oh, what happened? The show seemed to have gone well. He was like, I don't know. Nick's not in a good mood. So then Chad comes by, and I guess Lady KB is a Nick Swartzen fan, and Chad was like, hey, we can go in the green room and go meet Nick.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, I was like, nah, I don't, we don't need to do that. He's like, no, come on. So I didn't know at the time.
This is the equivalent of, I can get Godfrey on the show. Let me call him right now. Kevin.
It was very nice of Chad. And I didn't learn until later, I guess, he might have been doing it for, like I said, Lady KB, because she's like a Nick Swartzen fan. I don't care. My mom was with us. She doesn't care. Vinny Cash was like, I'm not going over there. Like, he knew like Nick Swartzen was not in the mood to be bothered. And I think he told Chad that. And I told Chad that. I was like, listen, Vinny just told us that Nick probably doesn't want to be bothered. This might not be a good idea. So he just ignores us. And it was very sweet in a way. It was like almost like Chad wanted to like, come on, I want to introduce you to my friend and everything. So it was very nice. But
he's very proud of Nick.
Yes.
Yes, he's very proud.
So he opens the door and he says, hey, Nick, my friends are here. I don't know what Nick said, but it wasn't just, okay, cool. Like, bring them on in. I was like, Chad, we don't have to do that. Like, don't worry about like, he's like, no. So we go in. Nick Swartzen has his hands in his pocket. He just has his shoulders up like this and just the most disgruntled face. I didn't realize how much Nick Swartzen actually kind of looks like Kevin Brennan in a little bit. And Chad was actually saying,
is this a quote from last night? So you guys,
yeah. That was it. So he's just like, hi, it was awkward. We're like, hey, great show. He's like, thanks. And then Chad goes, hey Nick, you know that guy? That guy is part of the group of podcasts with Kevin Brennan that make fun of me. And Nick's just like, what?
With Kevin Brennan, you make fun of?
Well, he was saying there's this whole group of podcasts, this whole community of podcasts, and Kevin Brennan's involved.
Pylon.
Yeah, kind of deal. And he's like, "What? Your podcast? He does a podcast?" And he's like, "What are these like local podcasts?" And I'm like, "No." I was like, "No." I was like, "It's really hard to explain." I was like, "There's a group of us who basically make money making fun of Chad."
Mhm.
And Chad's like, yeah, Kevin Brennan's like involved, and like I think at one point Nick Swartz was like, "Fuck Kevin Brennan" or something like that. He was not happy to hear Kevin Brennan's name. So it's just completely awkward because now like I felt kind of obligated to try and explain the Dabbleverse or whatever, but I couldn't. So all I said was there's like this whole group of podcasts who just make fun of Chad and we make money and all this stuff. He's like, "Oh, okay, so
You should have let Chad explain it. That's
I know, but Chad was looking at me like, "Can you
no,
help me
that's
explain?" I know,
why
I
you
know.
let Chad explain it.
But because Nick was just like, you could see on Nick's face, like, I don't give two shits about whatever the fuck you're talking about right now.
That's exactly the experience you wanted to have, Chad.
Yes.
Explain yourself.
Again, it was very nice. So then he's like, "So do you guys like want a picture or what?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." And then my mom was with me, and he's like, my mom's like, "Oh, I'll take the picture so Chad can be in." And Nick was like, "Oh, you don't want to be in the picture?" She's like, "No, I don't need a picture." So my mom ended up taking a picture. And I guess the flash wasn't on, but either way, here is a picture, and I have to make it a little bigger.
Make it bigger.
Yes, I'm making it bigger.
Bigger.
Okay, here we go. So that was us. Lady KB.
It's like
Nick
a literal
Swartzen.
green room.
It was. I know. And I was going to say that, but I was like, oh, so many people must have made this joke. Everything in the room was green. The furniture was green. The pillows were green. But yeah, Nick I don't know if he's going through something in between the shows, but yeah, he definitely did not want to be bothered. And but it was very nice.
He gave you the upside down, like one of these, like
yeah, like shaka bra. Shaka bra.
He didn't even close the fist pro. He's like, whatever, just take the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't want my middle fingers touching my palm.
He was as nice as he possibly could be for a guy who basically was like, I don't want to fucking be bothered right now. But again, it was very nice of Chad to introduce us to his friend, Nick Swartzen.
Well, I've met you before, Rocco. You're what, 5'6"?
I'm 5'11".
Oh.
And
no, you're not.
What?
No, you're not.
I am.
There's no chance you're 5'11". Suck my dick.
Okay, I don't know. I honestly don't know how tall I am. I think
I'm
I went
measuring
back.
you in Hackamania.
I've always said a different. Every time someone asks me my height, I say a different height. But Chad and I did go back to back yesterday. I am taller than Chad, but not by much. So I don't know how to. I'm not tall. I've never claimed to be tall, and that's what I said to Chad. I was like, I'm not tall, but I've never claimed to be tall, and I don't give a shit if people.
Did he
call me
suggest
short.
measuring?
No,
Back? Oh,
I think Vinny. No, because someone made the comment like, "Oh, you're not much taller than Chad," and I was like, "Oh, okay, let's do stand back to back." And then I think Vinny Chase messaged us. Now you may notice Vinny Cash. What did I call him?
Vinny Chase.
Vinny Chase. Okay, who's Vinny Chase? Is that from Entourage?
I think so.
Oh yeah. So now you may notice something. I am a clean-shaven, baby-faced boy in this picture.
Amazing.
And there is a long story to that.
What could it be?
Well, I'll get into that in a little bit. But first, I want to bring on our friend.
Who? OJ?
No, he's not our friend anymore. It's time for the weekly Dabbler News Update. Okay, so we are doing this weekly. We tried to do kind of a recorded version last week, but it'll be more like this. The great Clearwater Chad is now with us. Clearwater Chad, how are you?
Great. Thanks for having me on, Rocco.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm sorry you couldn't be here last week when we tried to debut this bit, but we're going to do it now. I heard that you got an outpouring of support on your appearance on WATP last week. The fans loved it so much that Carl is so jealous of you and your success that he said, Clearwater Chad will never be on the show again.
Well, I think, sorry to cut you off. I think that's good because I'd prefer to be on your show.
Fantastic. That's what I wanted to hear. Clearwater Chad, give us a quick update on what happened this week in the Dabbleverse.
We'll do right now. Okay, here we go. Last week in the Dabbleverse, I did a lot of toe watching. I would pay the toe not to do overtime. Am I right? Who is with me? In any event, on Tuesday, I asked if the toe was going to make the goal. The number 2 toe fan advised that there's going to be a 20-week streak where the toe did make the goal. I painfully watched the show the next day to confirm that there was only one day where they didn't make the goal, and I think they almost made it. In any event,
what?
On Monday, Cardiff Electric did an amazing emergency stream on breaking news. Of breaking news.
On what?
Of breaking
news.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Cardiff acquired footage of Stuttering John getting pulled over and ticketed for lack of vehicle registration.
Ticketed.
This was the best stream of 2025 thus far. In other news, Lady K was talking about Rob Saul's dog on Rob Saul's YouTube show. Lady K also further advised...
Every week, you say?
Shut up, Cardiff.
Good point, Cardiff. Let's see. Lady K also advised that he wakes up every morning to dozens of texts from Vinny the lawyer.
I knew it.
Back to the toe. On Wednesday, the toe advises he has a rogue eyebrow. The toe wants to pluck it, but he didn't have a clipper near him, so he didn't know what to do. In other news, Joey C. on Wednesday, the Spider advises he's taken a long break from streaming and will not be on the not be attending the Cataletto Con. Spiders will be focused on work and family. We applaud him for this. We wish him the best.
Is that okay? I'm gonna stop you there. Is that real? I thought that was a Joey Catalano work. Spider Alomar has made the announcement that he will no longer be streaming with Catalano TV or the
that's funny you say
Network.
That because last night I did a stream with Spider and Joey C.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, I think Joey's it was real channel? At the time.
And it was on Joey's channel?
It was on Joey's channel. Joey C, I, and Spider, right before the Ray DeVito thing.
All right, that's what I figured. Okay, so that's over with.
So full disclosure, that's bullshit.
Yes.
I mean, Joey's in the chat. I think at the time it was true, and I think he needed some space, but I think once you get, like Joey C says, once you get sucked into the Dabbleverse, you can't get out, and that's Joey C line. Yeah.
Now, speaking of the Catalanos, I do believe that we have a call set up around noon East. The Catalano Network and the Catalano TV, a member from each apparently is going to call in, and they're going to try and work out their differences live on this show over the phone. It should go.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what you're saying, this won't be the worst bit of the day.
No, that's yeah. We have worse bits coming up, so
stay
tuned. Very much.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, viewers. I got plenty of other stuff I'm going to pitch to Rocco and Cardiff off the air. So this is
great. No, do it now. Do it on the air.
Oh, okay. Well, what about having me be like, I can go on location and be like a real news reporter for you guys if you want.
Can you do it now?
Of course.
Whatever you guys want. And I was thinking like we could do like Under the Bridge Man and all kinds of stuff.
Under the Bridge Man is good. That's good. Keep working on that one.
Did you say you're going to eat like 16 hot dogs live on the show today?
I could still do that. I still have to take the notes of the. I could do it backstage because I know we have Pat here.
You don't have to. You don't have.
No, I want to. I want to because I'll start my diet Sunday.
I mean, it's totally up to you. I mean, I'll keep you on screen. And
well, I bought them and I was going to do the bit, and then, like I said, I'm going to be busy typing too because I want to do a report of this show for the viewers too.
Thank you. Is that it? Is that all the?
Well, we got three more. We'll have to suffer through 3 more updates here.
Please.
Okay, so this one's not in your notes. So, in a blast from the past, 1 year ago on MLC, Pat Dixon called the Z-Man a moron.
Holy shit!
Spy report. Spy report.
Kevin Brennan then was mad at the Z-Man, and then the Z-Man, he said to the Z-Man, Chad Zumak, that he was an embarrassment to him, an embarrassment to society.
That is a gigantic update. 1 year since Pat Dixon called Chad Zumak a moron, was it?
MLC was so much better a year ago.
Yes. Agreed. The show
I don't know. It got good this week.
You were very good, Cardiff. You were very good. But overall, I agree. I think it was exactly a year ago from this moment that MLC started falling down.
Wait, hold on a second. You were on MLC last week. Wait, does that mean Brennan's going to lose his channel now?
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Like, why won't he have Pat Dixon? He's afraid of Pat Dixon.
Well, he was afraid of me too for the longest time, but
I know he kept
realizing it.
Talking about how his finger was on the button
the entire time. I was like, he was hovering over the remove like this.
Thinks we're monsters. All right, Chad.
Two more we got to suffer through. Tony Chase. In other news, Tony Chase advises that the satellite controllers and government man have been hitting him in the face, and the government man also made up lies about Tony's dental records.
That's shocking. That's new news.
I know.
That's fantastic.
I'll be watching for more updates from the satellite man.
Well, someone has to, because OJ isn't around anymore to give us.
I know. He better watch it, because I'll start doing OJ in the morning again.
That's true. You might have to do that.
A threat.
All right. What's the last story? What's the headlining
story? The last one is Kevin Brennan on MLC. Neil's brother was reviewing Anthony Cumia footage.
And?
No, that's it. No punchline.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Clearwater Chad, for your weekly Dabbleverse news report. All right, I think I have to agree with Carl. You'll never see Clearwater Chad on this show again. No, fantastic Clearwater Chad. I do have him backstage. If you do want to eat hot dogs, just let me know, but don't feel obligated to.
Obligated. There's an obligation.
He literally wants to do it. And I was like, you can do
He wants to eat 16 hot dogs. This isn't for us. This is for him.
I think you can do 20. Pat Dixon, how are you, my friend?
A lot of hot dogs, man. I mean, like, really, there's a lot of. I mean, like, you ever eat 3 hot dogs accidentally? You know,
yeah.
And you're like, wow, I wish I hadn't done that. Man, 16.
You have a third one. Like, I'll have no bun with this one.
Right.
That'll be good. I'll just eat this one on a stick.
Yeah.
Clearwater Chad is preparing for his next career, competitive eater, and the world's most retarded.
Always the skinny guys, though.
Competitive eater, yes.
Always the skinny guys that do so well. Guys like Clearwater Chad, they don't have the aerobic, not the aerobic, the cardio skills.
Not to fully go pro.
Yeah.
Right. Pat, how are you, my friend?
Good, man, I'm all right. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
It's a great day.
I
can't believe you're going to Chad shows.
I went to Chad shows. I did.
Shows is the right term.
Yes.
Shows is the correct term. Plural.
Shows is the correct term.
Are you going to be like OJ and talk about how funny he was?
No. Hold on 1 second. I need to get a Jake Hudson update real quick, because Ghost of Ken Otto has been on the phone. Give us a Jake Hudson update, please. Ghost of Ken Otto.
Yes, this is the Ghost of Ken Otto. Clearwater Chad sounds like he's doing a Mitch Patel impression.
Yes, he was doing a Mitch
Jake
Patel.
Hudson put his baloney? Where does Jake Hudson put his baloney?
Where does Jake Hudson put his
bread?
Can you hear me? In bread?
In bread, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He was on the phone for like 19 minutes for that.
I respect that.
All right. Thank you, Ghost of Ken Otto. Okay, so yeah, I went to Chad's show last night. Chad opened for Nick Swartzen. And
he did comedy too.
Yes. He did. Yeah, I get what he's doing there. Spread it out. That's what I told Chad because I wasn't sure if there were how many comics were on, and it's just Chad. Chad does like 20 minutes, and then Nick Swartz, and I was like, "Oh, this is fantastic! I've never been to an all-gay show before." And Chad thought that was funny. But he did fine. He did. I mean, he had to do 20 minutes in a crowd, with a crowd that's ready and excited for.
The Denver Comedy Works is the hottest comedy club that I've ever been to in the world. I mean, they laugh at everything there.
Yeah.
It is such a cakewalk. Every time I've ever been on stage there, it is retarded.
Okay, this is the same thing Chad was saying on his show last week. Remember he was talking about it where it's like I can't not do good there.
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, listen, I have like literally zero experience, but I always found anytime you did an open mic at an actual comedy club was way better than doing like an open mic at a fucking coffee shop, a fucking, hookah lounge or all that shit. Right, a beer hall, a bar, because people are like, okay, we're going to a comedy club. We were like,
So take that and multiply it by 100.
Sure.
If the Denver Comedy Works.
Oh, yeah.
It is just, I don't know why it is. Some clubs are like that, but they just laugh at everything.
Is it the oxygen?
Maybe.
Possibly. Well, we were all the way. I didn't realize it was kind of like first come, first serve with your tickets or whatever. So we were bullshitting with Chad and all this stuff. So we didn't get in until like literally, I think Chad was already actually up on stage. So we were up on the top last row, and there's literally one entrance. Like I really hope the Comedy Works never has a fire because they're really gonna be fucked. Like we literally had to wait until the entire top section got out of this one door before we could even get out of our seats. Like we were so close to the wall, they jam-packed that fucking room. It's just a disaster waiting to happen.
We have to convince Chad to do pyro next time.
Yes.
He's there.
But he was good. There were a couple notable moments in his set. At some point he goes, "I'm from Ohio, Cleveland, or wherever, Ohio, home of Ray DeVito." Nothing. Now he did this just because he knew we were going to be there.
Are you sure that's why he did it?
Well, yeah, because KB and Vinny Cash said that he didn't do it, or no, not KB, because she had just, or Vinny Cash said he told him he was going to do that for us, but totally like crowd, no reaction. So I yelled out "hacka hacka." I don't know if Chad heard me, but then Chad picked it right back up from there. But he did. He threw in the ring.
Only dead spot in his whole act.
Yes, I will say that. I'm telling you, man, these people, they're ready to laugh. They were totally into it. I can't argue.
You know who else would have killed? A grapefruit.
Hey, how dare you? OJ is very jealous of grapefruits. But yeah, I don't know. It was interesting to see Chad. He's very, he was in his element, It's
like Clearwater Chad's pillows. His pillow choices are interesting.
Looks like the set of like
the Golden
Girls. Yeah. Fucking.
Yeah, it's got that 90s sort of like Southwestern color scheme.
Yes.
By the way, those are in proportion, the Eiffel Tower and the globe. Those are
those... And Chad. Yes. It's proportion.
And then Chad also did live soundboard effects. At some point he said a joke and then he went, "Stick 'em."
Oh no.
Yes. He did it live.
Hey, Brennan.
I'm so bummed out that I don't have footage of it. So what happened was, once I heard Chad was doing a free show in Denver on Wednesday, I was like, I'm going to go to that show, but I want to go in a disguise because I know Lady KB is going and I know Chad has seen me a couple of times. So I started thinking of disguises because I was like, fuck, I mean, I have a sloping forehead. My nose protrudes out of my face. I'm a very hideous man.
A crooked dick.
Yes. all these things that are.
Everyone's nose does protrude out of their face.
I know, but mine
Not
way
like this.
more. Yeah, not like
horrendous.
this.
Mine is perfect.
So my profile, all that crap. So
why did you want Lady KB to recognize you?
I don't, because I don't know. I've
Should
never
swirl it.
What's that?
Should spurl it.
Spurl what?
Right.
Should spurl the bit.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what because I thought, yeah, she would go, oh, there's Rocco.
Chad
kind of thing.
loyalist. Yeah.
Yeah. So
He wanted to observe the specimen Chad Zumach in the wild. Like he didn't want him knowing he was being watched.
exactly.
You don't want the monkeys knowing they're in a zoo.
Exactly. I'm trying to find pictures because I took a bunch of pictures. So I have a bunch of footage of me going undercover to Chad's first show. And I even bought these Ray-Ban glasses, which record video. So this like little blinking light and everything. The problem is, hold on, it's not working. Why isn't it working? I don't think it'll work because my mask is on. That's weird. Anyway, these have a camera inside them. The problem is when you record, there's a pulsating light. So you can't really use them as spy glasses.
I guess that's for legal reasons.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can't
So
just walk around recording everybody.
Right. So
Men's rooms.
I had a disguise and I hung out the whole night that Chad was doing his free show. And then yesterday, and they never came up to me. No one ever came up to me. I was by myself the whole time. So then yesterday when I went to Chad's show, I dressed in my disguise again. Like they were going to be like, holy crap, it was you. But meanwhile, they were just like, why the fuck are you dressed like that? And I was like, wait, you don't recognize me? They're like, what do you mean? I was like, I was at your show the other day dressed like this, just kind of seeing if anyone would recognize me. And they're like, no, why didn't you come say hi?
Sounds like a plot point during the TV show Superstore.
Yes. What a Superstore. I've never seen
Me, Jeff, all along.
Oh, what is that? Oh, no, I've never seen it. But yeah, so
Great show.
It's
producers of The Office, I think, created
Oh, did they?
Superstore, yeah. I'm just gonna keep rambling about the store while you hunt for these pictures.
I appreciate
your
it.
mangled fingers.
I can't shut up. Don't look at my fingers. But yeah, so I don't know. I have some footage from the glasses of just kind of like looking at Chad and following Chad around the show.
That's the gayest thing you've ever said.
It is. But that's
just
the thing.
If all the shots are just staring at his crotch, just directly lies sightline of his crotch.
It kind of was though. I'm telling you, it kind of was. Let me hold on one second. Damn it, where the fuck are these pictures?
Line 4, I guess.
Oh, line 4. Okay, hold on. Cool. Line 4. Oh, we have a very special caller. Special caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, El Horrible?
What do you want?
And so I wanted to know if you're going to give me questions for Stuttering John when I see him at Chiller.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
I sent them all. You didn't get them?
No, you. Let me
Go
send
check
you
your
my
email. Go check your email now. Yeah, go check now.
In your regular mailbox. He sent it in the regular mail.
Yeah. But you're probably gonna have to hang up the phone to check because of the cellular signal.
I have it right now, but it's not. I think you got the wrong email, so I'll send you my email.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Michael. Yes, we are going to send you, or Cardiff's going to send you, some stuff, some questions for John.
And also, can I come on after when I do the interview on Saturday to give you the lowdown?
Yes, of course. All right. Yes,
All right.
Michael, we will. We'll be very excited to see you the day after. Wait, when are you going? Is it on a Saturday? When are you going to Chiller Theater or whatever this is?
on Friday, April 25th.
Oh, okay. You're going to Friday. So yeah. Call in. You'll be on Saturday, the next day.
All right. Just have me on.
All right.
Love
You're
you
welcome.
more than a friend.
Love you more than a friend. All right. The great Michael Gavin Ali. There we go. He wants his questions. All right. So this is my disguise.
Yeah, you went disguised as Peter Buck.
Yes. Who's Peter Buck?
The guitarist for REM.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Duh.
But yeah. So Cardiff was like, you don't need the wig. All you need to do is shave your face. But I was like, no, I need the wig. But the wig was like over dramatically like big and like fake. Like the hair just doesn't look that real. So I had my mom put it in a ponytail, which definitely made it easier. But there are tense moments at the show because I sat down in a row and then Lady KB and Vinny Cash sat 2 rows behind me. And I was kind of blocked in, like I couldn't get up and leave if I wanted without like making a big like scene, like, hey, this guy is like getting up and leaving. And again, I thought Lady KB would recognize my monstrous nose. But and also the funny thing was Lady KB was sending me updates from the show as the show was going. So she was sending me pictures and I was opening them on my phone, but she's right behind me. So I was like, oh shit. She's gonna see me opening the pictures. It was a whole thing. But in the end, it was all in my own head that all this shit was happening. Because even Chad sat 3 seats next to me. And he didn't know, I was there or anything.
Well, weren't you tempted to like interact with her so that she started, like texting you about this?
Yes, I did want to. The problem was I was hoping that there would be people kind of mingling and all this shit, but they never mingled with anyone. They were always either it was always like Vinny Cash, KB, Chad by themselves, or they would all be separate. Like I was hoping after the show, some of the audience and like would hang outside and Chad would be.
How many people does it take to qualify as a mingle?
I don't know. Like I really thought that they were immediately going to recognize me. And I was like, I still have Friday. Because I was like, I could still do the reveal on Friday, I guess. But I should have did the reveal at the first show. Because in the end,
the most grand delusional plan you've ever come up with.
The whole thing. Well, because after a while, I just started like getting into the idea that like I was undercover. But the whole thing is no one cared. Like I was undercover. You know what I mean? Like they had no
walk away and you're like, well, got him.
Because the other problem was so on WATP, as I was driving to Denver, Carl goes like, can I tell you what Rocco's doing right now? And I was like, oh God, why is he? And I was like, why is he doing this? And
Luckily
then
I was on.
Luckily Cardiff was on, and Cardiff's like, I don't think you should say anything yet. And Carl's like, okay, all right, whatever. But Rocco's doing something. So
Chad, we're on hot dog 4. It's hot dog number 4 going in right now, Chad.
That's fantastic. Oh yes, take a look. I wish we had a counter. So anyway, Carl made a mention that I was doing something, and everyone knew Chad was in Denver. So listeners started letting Kevin Brennan know. Someone put a super chat out that Rocco's in Denver and he's going to film Chad. So now I was kind of on edge because I was like, did Chad hear that? Did Chad know that? I also didn't know, I never know how people are going to react when they see me in person too. Like I didn't know if Chad would just like kind of punch me in the face or something. So I just enjoyed, the kind of like, I was a creep. I'm a total creep. Mm-hmm. That's all I was that entire night. Like, look at me. I look like a fisherman who just fucking got off of work.
Somebody definitely thought they should call somebody about you.
There was a female comic because she kept looking over at me because one, I'm wearing sunglasses inside at night. I have this fisherman's helmet or hat on, and it was like 80 degrees. Like it was unseasonably warm in Denver.
You should have worn a yellow raincoat too.
Yes. So this one female comedian who was on the show, she kept going, "Oh, do you want to sit? There are seats." And I was like, "Oh no, I'm good," because I was hanging out in the back because that's where Chad was with the comedians and stuff. And I was like, "No, thank you, I'm good." And she kept eyeballing me every now and then, but in the end,
Female,
it was fine.
female comic,
Female
comic.
female comic.
That's an
female-
oxymoron.
Female cop. Yes. So I have footage. I don't have anything embarrassing. I don't have anything crazy. Like literally all the footage is of me following Chad around. Like that's it. Like he goes out to the bar, I'm behind him. I just kind of stand next to him. I walk away because he starts like I think he's gonna look at my face.
You're definitely in love.
I am in love. But yeah, so then yesterday I did reveal to Chad at the Comedy Works show. And again, I have all this footage. I got to make something with it. I was hoping it would be good enough for Hackamania, but I don't think it is. So I'll probably do a Patreon thing. I'll put it together. And I will not be showing. Vinny Cash has told me he will sue my ass if I show his face. So I will not be showing.
Oh, a coward, huh?
Yeah.
Vinny Cash is a coward.
How dare you? You're a coward, Potato. Vinny Cash just kept telling me, he's like, "Stop doing the characters, stop doing the puppet, just be yourself." And I was like, "No, I'm not. Never."
It's the worst advice I've ever heard.
Exactly.
This is it's a lot more fun like this.
It is. It's so much more fun to do the characters.
Look, Chad would do it right now. We've watched them try and do characters, trying to do fucking shit.
Right.
He would do it right now if he could start over.
The
he
mud
would do
shark.
it like this.
Hey, Clearwater, what hot dog are you on?
Oh, let's see here.
Let's see here.
I wasn't counting. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I've lost
You
count
have
of how
two
many hot
jobs: eat and
Okay.
count.
You have
I was
2
listening
hours.
to the show. Let's see. 2, 4. I got 10 more to go plus the one I'm eating.
And how many did you start with? 16.
16, 2
So
packs.
this is number 6.
Jesus Christ. All
6
right.
going down the gullet.
We're cheering you on, Clearwater, Chad.
I will attend your funeral. I hope.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Not that I hope you die. I just hope you die before me. That's all.
Thanks,
Pat.
You're welcome.
Pat, I'm sorry
Oh,
that
Bill.
you won't be at Hackamania this year.
Oh, well, no big deal. I mean, everybody should get their tickets and use the promo code CUM.
Yes.
Or Tukey or whatever.
Yes.
I guess Tukey here. And it's going to be a huge event, man. It's the second one. It's going to go a lot smoother this year. Everyone will show up to the shows that they are scheduled to perform. And the wrap-up show will be a reasonable length, I'm sure.
Yes. Now I need to apologize for that. Our show was a disaster, but that's all on me because we never had a proper like meeting of anything of what we were going to do. We were just fucking winging it.
Yeah, originally Patrick just said he wanted me to just kind of tinkle keys in the background while you did the show, and I was like, all right, that sounds good. But I was kind of surprised when it ended, but I can like once you've gotten your ass fingered in,
Where do you go from there?
Right.
Kind of slink off.
And that's a problem. I was so worked up in anticipating having Dr. Steve's finger in my butt. I kind of was like, once we were up there doing it, I was like, I just got to get this over with and do it. But then you're right. After that, it's like, what can you do? So I take full blame for our show being a disaster last year and only being, I believe it was 37 minutes. And I apologize. So we only have to do more than 37 minutes this year, Cardiff.
Whoa.
And things will be fine.
Whoa.
But also, one of the best things about Hackamania, for me at least, was our late night trip to White Castle. Me, you, American Cupcake, and Hunter Duke. That was a fantastic.
I felt like a total jerk off that night too.
Why?
Like, I was enjoying the hang. We stood in line for a bit,
Yeah.
Pat Dixon has never felt in better shape than hanging out with you three guys at White Castle. He's like, I'm not doing so bad.
Yeah, but then I felt like a jerk because I get my burgers and I sit down and just start eating, and everybody else very politely sits there with their bags closed, waiting to leave. I'm like, oh, that's what we were gonna do. Oh shit,
no, there were no rules except for this year at the second annual, and we are calling it the Pat Dixon White Castle Late Night Snack. The second annual. We do not know what day it will be. But
All
one day,
days. It'll be every day.
one again, there probably will be multiple trips to White Castle.
Second and third.
It's my
and
first
fourth
stop from the
annual.
airport on Thursday.
Yes. But yeah, get your tickets to Hackamania. Hackamania is in downtown Las Vegas at the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Hackamania.com. Use promo code Tukey to save 10% on your tickets. May 9th to the 11th. I believe VIP tickets are sold out. I'm not sure. But either way, you can get your regular tickets at hackamania.com. And it's not looking good for Adrenaline Mountain. So I think Sunday will just be a hanging, drinking, gambling kind of day. Hang out by the pool or whatever. But yeah, get your tickets now, hackamania.com. Be there or be Pat Dixon.
Yeah, that's right. Can you call it the Pat Dixon Memorial?
Yes.
White Castle.
Yes. The Pat Dixon Memorial Midnight Snack.
I know why nobody wanted to go to Adrenaline Mountain, by the way.
Because they had to put out a whole shitload more money.
Yeah, it's expensive. But also, like, they would have paid it if it was Dabbleverse related. Like you can blow up a car there, right? But if you could blow up, like, Brennan's car.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody would show up.
Or a car with Jake Hudson or Michael Galvin Ali in it. Yeah.
Right.
What if Felicia's car arrives at Adrenaline Mountain? Will that change?
Oh, yeah. That would have been a good idea if we could have had her car towed to Vegas. And I got to get that off. Okay. And yeah, we could have shot that car up. That's crazy. Where has she gone? Is she stopped live streaming as far as I could tell? What happened?
Year is done, I guess. I mean, she said everything she wanted to say. That was all very personal, and that's it. She did. She'll be back. Brennan will have her back. Anytime I do something particularly irritating to Brennan, he has her back.
Of course. But it was weird because she was just going on to get her watch hours up. I don't know if she got her watch hours up, but then she just kind of disappeared.
If people won't watch you wreck your car, you know what I mean? Then, like,
again, it's kind of like the finger in the ass. Once you've smashed your car live on stream, where else do you go?
It's true. It's true. That's why I'm also excited about Liam's show, Liam McElvaney.
Who?
Well, he's been doing streams too, but he just shows old like Laurel and Hardy movies and all like Three Stooges and shit to get his watch hours up. I don't know who's watching that shit, but
the public domain footage.
Yeah. Like you would think like, oh, do a show and get your watch hours up. That's how the rest of us pretty much did it. But what are you going to do?
Watch hours are up. Then I start doing a show.
Right. That's exactly. Thank you, Pat. It's like, why not practice doing a show or giving us a preview of what we're going to see? But no, it's like, oh,
you won't get my show till I can make.
No, he's ready. He's ready to stream. Just it's the technicality of the watch hours.
Actually, let me get into this because Liam was on MLC last week, and
hold on, are we done with Chad? Nothing else?
I don't know if there was anything else really to mention. Chad did fine at the free show too. It was nothing. It was nothing.
Got
crazy.
the money's worth.
I know. Yeah, you do really. You're into Chad, man.
I am.
Everybody goes to a comedy show and they're into Chad. You haven't even done your real Chad impression. You kind of just like threw it out there a little.
No,
bit.
I don't. Yeah, I don't do it anymore. No, we retired that. Yes.
It was the best.
You're such a dick, Pat. Why would you do that? He was my friend. You're just jealous. Yeah, you're jealous of the friendship that Chad and
I'm jealous of his career too.
Everything.
Somebody seems like they're slowing down on the hot dog challenge.
Oh, how you doing there, Clearwater?
I got 9 down. I'm gonna take a 5-10 minute break on the dogs.
Pussy.
I know. I failed myself so far.
You start over with 1 again, then, right?
Yeah. Start from the beginning.
I believe in you.
Go purge. Go purge.
Yeah, that you can throw up if you need to.
All right.
On stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Don't leave
preferably. Yeah, preferably on camera.
Thank you.
Pat, you're on Rumble. Everyone can find you on Rumble. Pat Dixon.
You can try.
I assume.
Twitter too, Pat Dixon on Twitter. You can watch there, or just it's best to go to Rumble though, and you can click the Rumble link on Twitter. There you go. Thanks. Wow, that's awesome.
Why don't you just create another YouTube channel and just not monetize it like Cardiff's doing? Because you have the super
Don't
tip.
tell anyone.
Well, I'm being monitored by somebody who's going to report that really quickly. There's like 2 or 3 people who, like really hate my guts enough to like follow through and make sure I'm never on YouTube again. So if I go back to YouTube, I'm going back right, and that's it.
It is sick. It
Yeah,
is sick. That
So never then.
Yeah.
Do you,
right,
do you check in every once in a while? I keep checking in and trying to reapply for getting my channel back.
I'm in touch with people, sometimes, but it's like, I know a guy who knows a guy or whatever. So you know who that is. It's like this is the last thing on anybody's mind except me, and it's the second to last thing on my mind at this point.
I know. That's why I figure you keep reapplying, and eventually somebody will say, "Who gives a fuck? Just give them a channel. Who cares?"
Right.
Yeah. Why do you care so much? Just let it happen. You're a big company. Shut up.
And especially since you have the super tip, you don't really have to worry about the monetize. Like I get it. Like the YouTube is just more to get more eyes and people on it,
foot traffic and everything.
Yeah.
I used to get a lot more viewers on YouTube than on Rumble. I mean, that's a fact. And then even if you do get some viewers, you're like, how many viewers do I really have?
Right.
You can't really tell.
Shut up. The numbers are totally real.
100%. 100%. Totally real numbers. Guys, thank you for your generosity with supertip.gg/Tukey and super chats and all that. Let's get to some of those.
Yo. Devouring Strasses. 5 black creature. Phyrexian horror. 9 power. 9 toughness. Flying. Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Sacrifice a creature. Regenerate this creature.
Yay! I love that guy. With 9 toughness, he can't be killed by burn easily. And being black, he is immune to lots of black removal. Not to mention that if something would destroy him, you can still regenerate him, which doesn't even cost mana.
Was that English? I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck that was, but thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We also have a new Captain Alex voice. You've demanded it. We've given it to you. Here's Captain Alex.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. My name is Captain Alex. Everyone knows the rules. You must pay at least $5 to use my voice in a completely no pedo way. 1 question and 1 question only. No riddles.
So there's the Captain Alex voice that everyone has been demanding. Like this, the Mario Bosco voice.
We all saw you in that picture with Chad Zumok. You two most aren't that much taller than me. Now go home and get your booster seat, ya Fanuc Ba Fangool.
Yes, everyone in this universe is either extremely tall or extremely short. That's what I'm starting to learn. Also, I do have a spy report after this.
Spy report
About Stuttering John and Cameo. Someone reached out to me with an experience they recently had with Stuttering John and Cameo. Stay tuned. Chris Benoit, thanks for the $5. Who has more STDs, FKA Mammy or KB? FKA Mammy. 100%. I could say that. That is a fact, Jack. Thank you. Ross Dog. This money is for having Pat Dixon your guess, but what happened with the Opster? Yeah, Cardiff. What did happen with the he's not there.
Come on.
Oh God. I didn't even tell those guys. I didn't even tell those guys they could do the show.
Come on and talk to a guy in a mask.
Everyone loves doing Opie. The Opie impression's quickly turning into the Kevin Brennan impression. Everyone loves doing Kevin Brennan. Now it's turning into Opie.
Kind of the same guy.
100%. Cardiff, what happened? The world wants to know. You said that we were confirmed for doing Opie's show yesterday, but we did not.
Fucked us. Opie fucked us.
He screwed us again.
Next Friday, though, maybe.
I set my alarm for 4:30, and once I saw you had sent nothing, I went right back to sleep. But yeah, maybe next week, I guess.
Maybe.
I can.
He apologized.
He did.
Opie did apologize.
He did apologize. I can neither confirm nor deny that we will be on next week with the Opser, but hopefully. Video cameraman 199, how is Pat's Hackamania GoFundMe working out?
Very low. Very low.
Very low.
In fact, zero. Thanks a
need
shitload, motherfuckers.
We need to promote it. But yeah, if you want to go and I guess help Pat get to Hackamania.
Please send it direct, okay, and I'll get it to the cancer victim.
There you go. Steph Renee, thank you for the $2. The fact he actually remembered things this time, I'm not quite sure what that's about, but thank you. I appreciate the $2.
It's true.
It is
Welcome to the Technical Difficulties Network,
Shut
where
up.
my mic and video cuts out. I flub calls with Joey C, and my crotch smells like tuna. It was one time in school, people. I was voted smelliest crotch in my class. Glory days.
Yeah, did Chad complain about any smells from your crotch?
No.
Oh,
No.
How about Nick?
That's fresh as a daisy. No, but I will. I didn't win smelliest crotch in my school, but I beat out the slut whisperer for class personality in our yearbook. Do you remember the slut whisperer?
No, I didn't go to school with you.
Oh, okay. Well, no, he had like a show. He's this kid who runs a apparel company called Assholes Live Forever. And he used to have a show on Showtime called The Slut Was. He got famous by first he was taking pictures of comics at Caroline's, and he would hang out with all the comics and stuff. And then he ended up going to like rave parties and doing champagne bukakis on chicks or something.
This doesn't sound like something I would have watched.
No, I didn't watch it either. But I went to school with that kid, and I beat him for class personality. But now he has way more money than me and a lot more followers.
Yeah, but he's not talking to Pat Dixon and Clearwater Chat on a Saturday morning. So
that's true.
There's that.
Take that, douchebag champagne guy.
I think he's throwing up.
You know, there's something I just realized. I did sneak out when I thought you were doing super tips. I thought I had a minute to sneak out and grab some breakfast.
Yes.
And you brought me back prematurely as I was still eating. But I just realized not only is Chad eating 16 hot dogs, he's also eating 16 hot dogs before 11 a.m.
Yes.
This makes it even that much more strange.
And they're like ballpark or like those really fat pink hot dogs that have no skin. Yeah, they're like gross. He's shitting.
Like snap.
He is shitting. Real quick, let's take a call. Caller, you're on with your heroes, Tukey, Cardiff, and Pat Dixon.
Yeah, hi, it's MGA. When you and Chad eventually have your sex tape,
yes,
can I direct it? I have some ideas. I've been studying a lot of gay porn recently, and I think this would be a good directorial debut for me.
Absolutely. I can't think of a better person to direct mine and Chad's homosexual pornography than you, MGA.
Actually, I think we've got
Great.
something.
I might make a cameo.
What were you saying, Cardiff?
I think we have something here. I think we got to get Michael Gavin Ali a job directing a porno.
Yes.
Like start to finish, he gets to cast it. How can we make this happen? Can we make the mic? I want to see what he creates.
Of course.
As a porno.
Of course we could.
I can't see any legal problems there.
No.
Well, except for
I mean, you can't put those people on screen, obviously, but you can have those people behind the camera, can't you?
No, I don't know. Remember, I got a community strike because we did the script that Michael Gavin Ali wrote.
Well, I'm not saying put it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
I say that just we can watch it privately and jack off.
All right, thank you.
And understand what makes Michael Gavin Ali tick.
I think I understand.
Why do three of the porn stars have tiger stripes on them?
Dick.
Weird.
Thank you, not Michael Gavin Ali. We love you more than a friend.
Remember, no mammy.
Love you too. Hope you love big black cock.
Yes, of course. Who doesn't? Friend of the show, Ali. Ali, how are you?
what's up, guys?
Yo.
Yo, hey, Pat, I got a question.
Great.
Hey, so when your YouTube got nuked, how much money did you have and lost that you weren't able to cash out?
Well, YouTube actually ended up paying up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
Wait, I got my last payment too, actually.
Yeah,
memberships. I don't think I got.
Hey, Pat, Hey, Pat, I know that YouTube channel was growing. Your audience was growing. You were making some good money. But you got to admit, dude, KB set you up with that YouTube channel. He gave you the game. He told you when to go on.
Oh, I never denied it.
And he told you to delete the videos. He said delete the streams after you do it.
Well, it didn't make any difference about deleting the videos because what I got booted for on YouTube was just having the channel at all. You know, you're only once you get a channel nuked, which I'd already had one nuked for some dumb bullshit like in 2022, then you can't have a channel anymore. So it wouldn't matter.
Look, I agree, man. Felicia is a psycho bitch, and I feel sorry for you that you have to, you know, deal with that shit. But we got to make things right with KB, man. Let's get you on KB on MLC tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
maybe Rocco could moderate it.
100%. No, I would love to see Pat Dixon on MLC again regularly. I think MLC needs something like that, like Pat Dixon, because, you know, lately it's been fucking Stevie Lou and the rest. But no, it'd be great to have Pat Dixon on again, of course. All right, thanks, LA.
Don't say it like that, Ali.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, fuck Shuli.
Fuck Shuli.
Fuck Shuli.
Yeah.
Thanks for the good thoughts. What's with the Ziploc?
Yeah, why are you bagging?
Oh, I failed. I got 7 left to eat later, probably for lunch in about 2 hours.
You can't do it, you pussy.
I know. I failed myself, and I failed the BeDabbler network.
It's okay.
Can you separate? If you're going to store the buns and hot dogs, can you store them separately, please?
That seems like a lot of work, Cardiff. I don't, you know.
Those buns are going to get. I'm just saying.
Steph Renee, thank you. Does he own another shirt? No hot dog eating. Yes, the audience wants to know, do you own another shirt, Clearwater Chad?
I do this shirt because it's part of my brand, so I like to be like a cartoon character. Even though Ray DeVito doesn't like to be known as a cartoon character, I think it's good if everyone knows me by the same shirt.
It's like his wrestling mask or potato filter or puppet.
Yes.
It's his.
Yeah.
No, I understand it. Did Ray really say he doesn't like being called a cartoon character or whatever?
Yes.
That's hilarious. Because it is
serious comedy.
Right. But it is. It's literally like meeting a real life Roger Rabbit sometimes when you meet Ray. Diablo Sandwich, thanks for the $2. Pat is the poor man's John Valby.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Thank you. Wow. High praise.
Exactly.
Have you ever done that? Have you done like, have you ever played on stage?
It's been a long time, couple of times, but I mean, it's been a long time since I've even, maybe 3 or 4 times. Maybe I should do that more.
I mean, Valby's pretty old. You could step in there. You could be Valby too.
Ah, man. I mean, like, I could also be Liberace, right? You know, but I mean,
oh yeah, you're actually closer to Liberace. That's true.
Video cameraman 199 Gino is saying Stevie Lou sold you pills. Comment. Stevie Lou sold who pills? I have no
Everyone.
idea. I guess everyone.
Manhattan.
I've never paid for pills from Stevie Lou. Clearwater Chad, have you bought pills from Stevie Lou?
No, but I aspire to someday.
Well,
Let's
there you go.
I can honestly say all the drugs I've ever received from Stevie Lou, it was a one-way transaction.
100%.
Cash.
Nah, I never have interacted with Stevie Lou on a drug level.
And I never pay.
You should try. It's pretty good.
Yes. He's got good stuff. And it's not me because I never pay for my drugs. That is a strict rule. Just the same as not paying my guests here. Labyrinth Mystic, $5. Would love to hear Pat Dixon do a cover tripping fat kids at the YMCA. The thumbnail of the guy in a suit by the pool makes me think of Pat each time.
Shit comes up in this guy's feed all the time.
That's true.
I don't know. Yeah, but thank you. Maybe I'll give that. I do you know this song?
No, I
Oh, it's a great song.
Tripping Fat Kids at the YMCA.
Best.
It's fantastic. No, I've never heard that. Thank you.
I bet I could have cheered up Nick Swartzen. We could talk about our shared love of a brandy snifter of yummy cum, the rich bouquet of bleach, the glass coating swirl, cum.
It was so...
Maybe right before you met Nick Swartzen, Chad was like, Nick, I can't fuck you anymore. People are starting to suspect things.
My friends are here. We can't fuck today. I'm so glad that I was there for that awkward. What the hell is happening?
Chad died.
Chad, are you all right?
Sorry, I forgot I was in the show. I was putting away the hot dogs and everything fell out of the fridge.
You're fantastic.
I want to see that.
Chad.
Can we see the fridge?
I mean, do you have to?
No.
Inside, yes.
I guess. Do you really want to see it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's great. He's like you're
You guys are crazy.
I mean, really? Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, of course we do. What do you?
Is there
Stand by.
Is there a finger or a head in this refrigerator?
Yeah, well, no, not the freezer. We don't want to see the butt. The head's in the freezer.
All right, you guys are out of control. You know that, right?
It's a
nice fridge.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I can't see what I'm showing, so I'm just kind of panning around.
Wow, a lot of liquids.
My son likes the pop. You know what I mean?
Of
Pap.
course, the pap. Pap. That's great. Stock fridge.
You keep your white bread in the fridge, huh?
Yeah, because it goes spoiled.
Interesting. Yeah, I never.
Thank you, Clearwater Chad.
Thank you for that.
guys.
That was wonderful. Thank you. All right. More super tips and super chats and all that crap. Queefer Sutherland. Queefer Kumia get super tip. Stutterland. Thanks for the 98 cents. Befagler just wanted to dress up. Double chin Rocco. I know. My big fat face. I hate it. I literally haven't shaved my face in like over 10 years, and I did it for this stupid bit that literally went nowhere.
Dude, I did it for the first time like 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Head and face. I went completely down to skin. It was so weird. I got the
Really?
feels.
You shaved your head?
Yeah, I shaved everything off.
Hey, why stop there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't say I stopped there, but I said for the first time. I'm always like a baby down there, Pat.
You're like
You know
swimming
that.
The whole body. Just...
Are you in the Olympics?
I am. I'm in the Fat Olympics.
That's wonderful.
Me and Chad, gold medal winners.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy.
Somebody's watching you? Well, it sure as hell wasn't me.
Surprised it was me all along. By the way, Chad, you might want to wait 30 minutes before using your bathroom because I just exploded in there. 100%. Anyway, later. Anyway,
Did you take a shit in the green room bathroom?
No, we were in and out of that green room so fucking fast. It was ridiculous. I have to thank my best friend Chad Zubak for giving me that experience, because now every time I hear the name Nick Swartzen, I'll just see that his shoulders up in this like disgruntled face. Oh, he was so like, why are you wasting my time? KB 499. To be fair, you look like every loser in Denver with that look. That's what I told Cardiff, because Cardiff was like, you're overdoing it with the wig. You don't need that. And I was like, I'm gonna look like everyone around me is gonna look so bizarre anyway. No one's gonna even realize that I.
Is that what Denver? I've never been to Denver.
I mean, they're all just.
It's like Portland.
Yeah, they're all
in a way.
doofuses. Yes. Nick Swartzen did a whole bit about how everyone in downtown Denver looks like Kramer. You should have seen it. And then he did. He acted out a whole Kramer thing. It's fantastic.
N-word and everything?
Yes, he did. He did everything.
And next week he'll do that. Everybody in St. Louis looks like Kramer bit.
Yes, I know. Zeke, you are on with your heroes.
What's up, Zeke?
Hey, guys. Hey, do you recognize any similarities between Clearwater Chad's refrigerator and when E-Rock broke his refrigerator door on O&A? All the condiments and drinks and
yes.
Piggy want to breaking of the door. Remember when he broke the door by trying to give it a little fridgy ride?
Yes. Well, that's why I had to say immediately. I did notice all the drinks, and you're right. There were a lot of condiments. You're a condiment heavy home, Chad.
Yet hot dogs are plain.
I mean, I just like to have everything in case.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we have a new E-Rock for the Dabbleverse. That's all I had to say, man. Take it easy.
He has more charisma.
He's my E-Rock. He is. Clearwater Chad, comment?
I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Maybe we'll have a new series, Clearwater Chad's Fridge.
Now, what about...
It is the new E-Rock is not support.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, definitely not. A 24-hour, you run a 24-hour webcam inside the fridge pointing out. So people get to watch your YouTube channel, and it's just black. But every once in a while, your face shows up.
That's
and
hilarious.
You get to see what you pull out.
I'm
Good
telling
ideas.
you, get these Ray-Bans, because apparently you can live stream with these until they die. And I would love to see your point of view every time you get up to use the refrigerator. But yeah, I'm gonna do some live streaming with these. I don't know when, but they're pretty cool.
Speaking
they're
of Ray-Bans,
very cool.
hackmania.com, promo code COME.
There
Ray
you
is
go.
banned.
Yes, Ray's banned. You son of a bitch. All right, we have another call. John from Florida. Wants to talk to Cardiff, I think. John from Florida.
Hello,
yes, I heard that Cardiff and OJ were starting a new show. They're gonna blow each other while they play Battletoads.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I went full screen for this?
Yes. God damn it. Sorry about that, Pat. We have a
forget.
problem with callers.
You didn't know. It's the call screener's fault.
They mentioned Battletoads.
JT almost got my Patreon taken down yesterday.
Thank you, KB. Again, KB, I won't use any footage of you because you were an innocent civilian.
Yeah, no civilian.
In
No
my
civilians
quest-
will be harmed.
Yes, in my quest to
Hasn't she been on the Ray DeVito show?
yes, yes, she
she's a
has. I know, but at the same, Pat, you don't understand. I feel like a total creep. I was literally spying on these people.
Yeah, you really don't want to come clean with hidden camera footage you took of a woman. I mean, that's really not something you want to put out.
I mean,
on
there's
YouTube.
nothing. Like I told them, I was like, you guys didn't do it. I literally have nothing. That's what I said. I was like, I have all this footage and there's nothing there. It's literally more of the story of how I'm so delusional and conceited, I guess. I thought everyone would know what I look like, even though I majority of the time wear a mask.
You brought a Sharpie to sign autographs.
Yes. The whole fucking thing.
Did you change your voice?
No,
Nobody talked to him.
I know no one. That's the thing, Pat. No one talked to me, but I was trying different voices just in case. Because, like I said, I was hoping, like after the show, you know, everyone's hanging outside, all the comics are just kind of talking and shit. But no, after the show, everyone just split up and left. So I was like by myself, but I
think I
was
did that.
working on voices.
I think I did that
in front of the club, looking for somebody to
talking to himself. Yeah,
what would
dude.
you have brought up? Like, well, so what do you guys think of Rocco?
Yeah, no. Well, that's the thing. I was going to be very ignorant to the whole Dabbleverse thing. I was just going, I don't know.
I heard that Tuki guys here.
That's the thing. Every voice I did always end up being the Chad voice. Like I stink. I really do.
I
stink.
would think I was doing that on the way to the last time we were in Detroit, the night before at the bar, wherever we were. I think
It's
I
so much
had a
fun.
voice
Yes.
that I was going to use around the bar. And the first time I said anything, someone turns around, "Hey, Cardiff."
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. The Chad voice is just fun to do. Steph Renee, love that when I have the chat open, you can't see Waterboy Chad eating. There you go. Well, I think that's one of the best bits we've done in a while is Chad eating Clearwater Chad eating hot dogs.
Well, he's failed us, obviously.
It is. It's gonna become our new benchmark bit, like looking at pictures of kids.
How many kids today?
No, I was gonna skip a week. People seem to be
After the reaction from after the overwhelming joy people had from last week.
People are finding my personal Instagram that shows me kissing my daughter, and then they're saying to me, "Who's the pedophile now, Rocco?"
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I kissed
Your
my
sister,
daughter.
you mean?
Yes, my daughter, sister, my
Yeah,
sister.
sister.
But I did. They found my personal Instagram, and they're like, "This is why you're friends with Iso. You disgusting piece of God."
They found your personal Instagram?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I got to unfollow you.
Yes. Compound David, BFP, $2. Clearwater Chad, it's Passover. Stop eating bread. Is it
Sorry.
Passover?
It is Lent. I don't know. They usually cross paths.
Yeah, I don't track that stuff either.
Yeah.
You're not celebrating the third week of Lent, Clearwater Chad?
No, I don't. Yeah, it's too hard to keep track of.
You didn't give up anything?
I got to keep track of the Dabbleverse news. Isn't that enough?
Labyrinth Mystic, $5. What are you guys talking about? Once you do the finger, you move on to the fist. Duh, OJ knows, but he chose hose before bros.
Good point.
Did I see? I don't know. Does OJ have a hoe? He did
He
a
asked us
couple
not.
weeks ago.
He asked us not to talk about her.
Okay, there you go. So no, he does not. But no, I know. I remember like a month or so ago, he told the story about how he was with a lady. But I don't know. I never heard anything else.
He never actually said lady.
That's true.
We don't know.
That's true.
We know he got some.
Did I see in the chat or something that OJ has a condition? Was that in? It wasn't in the private chat.
I'm just gonna let you hang here.
I was gonna say, did JT say OJ has walking pneumonia now? Did you see that?
Yeah. OJ said he has walking pneumonia now.
Okay, that was, it was in the call screener thing.
What the fuck is that?
I think he's dying. Again, OJ, please give someone in your family our contacts, so just in case you do die, we will know.
Can somebody get Dr. Steve on the phone, please?
We need Dr. Steve. Also, Dr. Steve, we want to talk to you about the butter eating contest. I don't think
You guys. Sorry to interrupt. Do you guys want my brother's information in case something happens to me too?
No.
No. We're fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll
It's not that
survive.
important yet. Sorry.
I'm sure it'll be on
Earn your
Dabbler.
place.
I'm sure it'll be on Hackverse like a couple
Give
of
your
days
kids
later.
information to BeDabblin.
Exactly. But yes, we will need to get Dr. Steve to fist me this year instead of using his finger. You're absolutely right.
I volunteer.
Bo Beardington, my man, $4.99. Shuli hid in his car from the Duke like a freight of hot dogs hides from Chad.
That is a fact, Jack.
Okay.
That's sources on the ground.
I did listen to a little of the Dabble Point. By the way, this weekend is Dabble House.
Dabble House.
You can still sign up for that at dabblecon.live. Find out what everyone is doing over in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Are they at Carl's house? Or did
I
they
can't
get a
say.
separate place?
I can't say.
You can say.
Can't say.
Yeah, and they told the whole story about how John was at Stevie Tomatoes on Thursday, which was the night of the meet and greet that they set up. I didn't realize they actually called Stevie Tomatoes and said, "Hey, can we set up a meet and greet at your place?" Like, that was great.
Well, they got a reservation.
Right. So then John shows up before they're supposed to be there. We saw a video of that through Shuli's Twitter. I guess that was like Looney Tunes critic or someone. But because at first I was like, okay, this could be footage from any time, I guess. Like, we don't know if John's there now. But it was confirmed that John literally hauled ass out of the parking lot.
That's not the story I got.
That's the story I heard, was that John knew, I guess, 5 minutes before they showed up, he said that I have to go and do an interview with Steve Travelisi or whoever from Jersey 101.5. So he had to leave to go do an interview, totally avoiding Shuli and the WATP crowd.
Again, the information I received from the parking lot was Shuli was in the parking lot while John was inside.
Who did you hear that from?
A beloved chatter.
Interesting.
And Shuli claimed that the owner asked him to wait outside until John left. But upon following up with Stevie Tomatoes, this was in fact false.
Okay, so it's not true.
No, it was not true that they asked him to stay outside.
Oh.
But it's true that he stayed outside while John was inside.
Wait a minute. But that's different than the story I heard on Dabble Point.
Of course it is, because that's what they want you to believe. but whatever.
So you're
if you
telling
guys believe, if you guys believe Point Dabble Point, I got some stuff to sell you in my attic.
Exactly.
how dare you?
Got some recycled hot dogs.
Yeah,
True.
uneaten hot dogs, you loser. You couldn't do it. You had your chance to shine, to show the world you're a real talent.
I know.
I think you just set the bar too high.
So Shuli hid from the dues pair.
Shuli hid.
Well, in all fairness, was Shuli in a disguise? Maybe he was doing a video where he didn't want to be recognized.
Possibly.
And he didn't know how to end the video, which is basically, I understand. I feel his pain if that's the way. Thank you, Bo. But yes, I do, again, have some breaking news about John and Cameo that someone gave me. They gave me the scoop. They said, I'm giving you the scoop before Shuli. But before that, Brian D., you're on.
Yo, what's up, my Noga?
Yo, my Noga.
What's up? So does anybody watch Chad's Instagram by any chance?
Yes.
He goes on bike rides, right? And then he goes to this IV clinic, like he needs to replenish fluids, like the man just ran a marathon.
Yes, I think
You see
that's
that?
Yeah, I think that's part of his like gym, right? Isn't that in his gym?
That's in his gym?
I thought that was part of like his gym. He does these IV injections.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, like, a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
I got to tell you though,
You know what I mean?
it's doing wonders. Chad has amazing skin. I think out of everyone in the Dabbleverse, he has some of the nicest skin.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, caller.
great.
I'm a little distracted here, but we put away the hot dogs, and it's time for dessert, I guess.
All right,
Look
bro.
at this. Fucking it is the ultimate grift.
It is 100%.
The ultimate. It really is.
All right.
You need to put me on this screen.
All right. Thank you, Brian. His phone sucked. Yeah, but Kevin or Clearwater Chad. So now, are you going to attempt to eat this whole cake, or are we? Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you for a second. I had to. No, hold on, you're muted because you were making a lot of noise when the caller was on. Are you going to eat the whole cake? Is that
I don't know if I should push myself, but I did want some dessert, so I'll eat a little cake. If that's okay.
11:22 a.m., ladies and gentlemen.
Was that a Pepperidge? That's one of those Pepperidge Farm ones that the frozen.
Nothing but the best. Yep.
Yeah, my grandparents used to get those.
Don't bother cutting a slice or anything. Just eat the cake.
Yeah, just eat it.
Thank you.
Why get a
Enjoy.
knife dirty? Why get a knife or a plate dirty?
Fuck, man. I'm fucking watching Chad eat I'm watching Chad eat a chocolate cake. Then I watch Pat Dixon light up a cigarette. I can't fucking take it anymore. I need something. I need some stimulation. God damn it.
It's the best. You really should be smoking.
I know. I should be. You're right. I miss everything about smoking, Pat. Don't listen to people. You still, like, when you quit, I mean, at least I do. I think about it all the time. Shade Scout, $2. Pat, can I list you as my emergency contact?
Yeah, never been asked, man. I'm thank you. Sure.
Of course. That's a very prestigious emergency contact. Pat Dixon. Clearwater Chad is a revelation, and the Chad the Dabbleverse deserves. Zumach, more like Humock. There you go, Clearwater Chad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm telling
I
you.
got two fans.
Yes. I'm telling you, Carl's very jealous of your talents.
Skills.
Thank you.
I know you all have been seething hard since Thursday. When
I'm sorry, what was that, Pat?
Nothing. Go ahead. But
okay. I'm sorry. I stink. Let me play this one again.
Or not.
I don't know what happened. It just stopped.
Okay.
Moody!
I know you all have been seething hard since Thursday. When I beat the charge I pled guilty to, the Toe Boys took care of the $50 and nothing else changed in my life. Biggest win of the decade for the Toe. Melton's meltdown has been phenomenal. I know you all have been seething hard since Thursday. When I beat the charge I pled guilty.
It played again. Yeah, what do you think about that, Pat? This whole steel toe thing. How could he? You are a man who has had his experiences.
One
courtroom.
One.
I've only been charged with a crime once in my
once
life.
Yeah. Cookie.
Now, did
did you? I don't remember the details of anything, but did you end up settling in your situation as well?
Plea bargain, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, nobody is gonna. Because if I wouldn't, I'd be in jail for a year.
Right.
You know, so I didn't want to do that. I mean,
Pussy.
that was the offer originally. You know, was like you can go to jail for a year, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. But it was a misdemeanor the whole time. You know what I mean? I think what he pled guilty to is a felony, and he got off a lot easier than I did.
Well, no, he pled guilty to a gross misdemeanor.
Gross.
Yeah, it was very gross.
That's got to make her feel good.
100%.
Your revenge porn is a gross misdemeanor.
Everything about it was gross. But the fact that, okay, so in your situation, did you have to pay more than $50?
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I didn't have to pay any fine. I don't think.
Not even like court fees or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
there were some court fees. Yeah,
court fees alone.
Well, the attorney was like, over $11,000.
Right. Well, that kind of costs, like, we know that
it's not the punishment.
Right. Yeah. Like, we know Aaron's dealing with having to pay his lawyer and everything, but the fact that he's stating that all this is going to do is cost him $50 and his life goes on. It moves
did
on.
Brennan pay for $1,500 of his attorney too?
I don't know.
Because Brennan paid for $1,500 of mine.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Yeah.
He said it was a tax write-off. He didn't want it back.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's very nice.
Can I have some mo? But yeah, $50 is nothing, man.
It's
I mean,
nothing.
Like, the best lawyer in the world. But then again, who cares? You know what I mean? I thought it was all kind of a dumb.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but I mean, it's kind of petty. But I mean, it was also really stupid of him to do.
Right. To do it on your show, like live.
And I've never shared anything like that ever.
No.
All your revenge porn is private.
Yeah, it's only to the highest bidder in a secret silent auction.
But Pat makes a good point because, yeah, even in high school, I don't think I ever showed another guy like, hey, check out my chick, like it's just not something that interests me about,
hey, check out my dick.
Yeah, exactly. Like you might as well just show people a picture of your dick and go check out what I'm working with. But yeah, like the fact that they went from charging this guy with a felony to, oh yeah, we just need $50 and everything will fucking go away. It's just insane. There's way more to the story, but this does put an end to, I guess, our trip to Minnesota that we were planning to take literally the day after Hackamania, May 12th, because Aaron was supposed to be in court on May 13th. So that's not happening. So we will not be going to Minnesota for that.
So you need to go to court somewhere.
Yes, I do. I want to.
Rocco, I've got a picture of April that I'm going to send.
How dare you? No, I don't want it.
Send
it to Clearwater Chad, and then Clearwater Chad put it on the screen and show it.
Your boy did pretty good, didn't he?
He did pretty. Your boy didn't do too bad, did he? Yes. And then to watch Aaron, and then for Aaron to go on MLC the very same day that he made a deal, and to think that the chat wouldn't constantly put mentions of Kayla and all that shit. It was just a fantastic week of Steel Toe coverage. Melton, I believe, did 48 hours yesterday on Steel Toe.
Just seething.
He was seething. I think he did do about 8 hours or something. And then he went on again. He's insane. But yes, congratulations to the Toe. This is all just another win for the Toe.
I mean, that is a win for the Toe, for real.
I mean, listen, if he literally got no felony, and I don't believe the $50 at all. There's got to be court costs and all that other kind of crap. But yeah, I mean, he got off. But like you said, is a pretty nothing crime, I guess, if you want to call it a crime. It's the fact that he did it.
Fine is perfectly appropriate.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of in a way. I just I don't understand. I don't understand how,
I mean, they
like,
didn't make him register as a sex offender or anything like that.
No.
Which I'm sure that was on the table.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know enough about like revenge porn laws. Like, I know that if you pee in a school zone outside, that you can be registered as a sex offender.
Tell me
So,
about it.
who knows? Yes, Cardiff taught me that.
I mean, yes, sure, there were kids on the other side of the fence
Yeah.
that might have been getting some splash on them, but still.
Chad, it doesn't look like you put a dent in that cake.
I'm still I'm still gonna get a little bit at a time. Am I right?
He's losing the ability to speak.
He's still chewing. That's funny.
Eat
Pat,
the cake.
Pat Shan, sorry I'm late. Did I miss any technical issues? Love this quotes show. Well, thank you, Pat Shan. No, I don't think I had too many technical issues, except for Super Chat froze up for a second and then it played it twice.
Clearwater Chaz sucks. Blackhawks.
Thank you very much.
That's true.
Hot dog eating is a horrible grift.
It is.
Sorry to disappoint you.
$3 from Chado. Jesus, Chad's ass took a pounding last night. I can neither confirm nor deny, but we had a good time at the Nick Swartz and Chad show.
Hey, Tukey, you want to fuck Nick Swartzen? I can get you in.
Daniel Poon or Pooney, $5. Rocco looking like young Stephen Wright in his disguise. That or if the train ghost in Ghost and he was trans. I hate the hover bike level on Battletoads. So do I. Oh, do you really think I look like that Ghost, the dead guy in the subway from Ghost? How dare you?
You've seen Ghost?
Yes.
You haven't seen The Godfather, but you've seen Ghost.
Yes.
You stink.
I don't know why. Well, it was on. I don't know why. I've never. Godfather was never on like HBO or Showtime.
It was on every other channel. It's on AMC
like as a kid,
24/7 during Christmas.
Yeah. But no. Yeah, I've never seen The Godfather. Did I miss that? Oh wait, hold on one second.
You've never seen The Godfather, really?
No. I mean, I know like the gist of it from like
the gist of it.
People talking about it.
What's the gist of The Godfather? Go. Let's hear the gist of The Godfather.
The gist. Honestly, if I was going to tell you the gist of The Godfather, is that the first movie is okay. Apparently, the second movie is great, and then the third movie is garbage. That's what I know about The Godfather.
I'd say the first is more than okay, but sure.
Yeah. I
Third
mean,
one does stink.
won the Oscar, best.
Yeah,
picture.
but don't people rave about how much better the second one was?
No. Some people might, but
a lot of people do think the second was better.
Well, yeah, it was an amazing movie, but I
be
mean, they're both, it stands on the shoulders of the first one. So I mean, like they're both incredible.
Now,
and the third one is a comedy. A lot of people don't realize that.
Now, I've also never seen any of those space battle movies all the kids are into. Star Wars,
Star Trek.
Yes, or Space Trek.
Battle 3 was garbage.
Yeah. However, I've seen Starship Troopers about 200 times. I love that movie.
Okay, someone's thought. Hold on.
What?
In the chat, because there is this one. Yeah,
the gist of the
7-hour combined one. I think this is the one where they actually put it in chronological order
for The Godfather.
The Godfather, yeah, because part 2 goes back in time. It's a multiverse. It's the Godfather multiverse.
It's a prequel and a sequel.
Yes. So they actually cut the movie chronologically. So you see the old, it's actually interesting. But you got to watch it. Norman.
Fantastic.
We get to watch the progression of Italians slowly becoming human.
Yeah, I don't know.
Happens.
I've never had an interest, and now that I've gone like 40-something years without seeing it, I'm just kind of like,
I watched it at your funeral.
Right. Hand jobs across America, $5. Can CWC do the stow gun in your mouth and pull the trigger challenge? You're a zilch. Pat rules, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
So they want to blow my head off? Is that you can do it at Adrenaline Mountain at Hackamania, hackamania.com. Get your tickets.
Adrenaline Mountain.
Yes. Greg 3 Spelts, $5. If you would have put on the boobs, Chad would have taken you back to the hotel. I forgot about that.
All right.
That's my next. I forgot I have fake
Adorable.
tits. Yeah. That's my next disguise.
How would you forget that you have fake tits? I would never not be touching them if I had fake tits in my house.
Because they're in my crawl space. It's very
Even better.
Yeah, it's
No one can see you grabbing them.
Crawl in there and just touch them.
Jason.
Hey guys, do you want to hear a great prank? Put all of my jokes in a paper bag and ignite it on someone's porch.
Play that one again.
Well, they could save the Kmart Ready one. That's a pretty good joke.
He did not do Kmart Ready. There was no Kmart Ready.
Saving that for
Do you want to hear a great prank? Put all of my jokes in a paper bag and ignite it on someone's porch. Hey guys, do you want to hear a great prank? Put all of my jokes in a paper bag and ignite
Saving
it on
Kmart Ready for the
porch.
special.
Yes. He's ready.
Did he do the Hush Puppies joke?
No. That's there were no Hush Puppies jokes.
What about the DWI when we got pulled over with a Arby's beef and cheddar going 10 miles an hour?
No, well, he did the let's all drive home drunk. They can't catch us all joke.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That
That's
was
stock.
That was definitely in there.
Isn't that Kevin's?
That's completely stock.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing. People give Kevin Brennan credit for that joke. But then I agree with Pat. That just seems like a joke that has been around for fucking ages.
Eat my dick like it owes me money, right?
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's like saying I wrote "Try the Veal."
Yeah. Take my wife, please. But you're right, Cardiff. Yes, beat my dick like it owes me money. But in that case, Dave Chappelle did steal that from Bob Levy, who did originally write that joke. Brian D, thanks for the super sticker. $10. Labyrinth Mystic.
I love to trip fat kids at the public pool. Watch them flop around. Man, it funkin' the rules. No regrets in tripping a fatty. Buck, you can tell on me. I don't give a funk.
I was tripped at the YMCA pool. Just another reason I'm where I am today. I miss the kids there.
Oh, shut up.
Look at this lineup. Imagine being considered the loser in this group. Bad break for the Muppet Handler. FTWO.
Shut up, Panhandler. You're a dick. He's a dick.
Hey, Tookie. Z-Man here. Thanks for coming to the show. Too bad you couldn't hang out afterward and crush Mile High Puss with me and my hetero life partner, Swanson. FYI, the late night phone party at Boys Town was killer. Mud Shark out.
All right, later, Mud Shark. Yes.
Does downtown Denver have a big gay area?
I assume all of Denver is the gay area.
Okay,
But yeah. No, there's a ton of different. I honestly
Bathhouses.
Yeah, there's all that. All of it.
I'm on my way.
I actually do know of a it's not a bathhouse. I guess it might be a bathhouse. It's like one of those Russian soak places or something. I assume stuff happens there.
They beat you with branches and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've never been.
This show is 100 times better than what those finickies are doing at the Dabble House. TSN was only good when that ISO guy was on it.
Stop it.
Anyway, let's look at some pictures of kids.
No, stop it, Captain Alex.
I don't know if I've ever told this story before, but I'm pretty sure a guy showed me his dick in a sauna on a cruise ship once.
Hold on. Excuse me. Please
that was
go.
Clearwater Chad.
Please elaborate.
No, it just made me think of the bathhouse. I was in a sauna on a cruise ship once, and I'm pretty sure out of the corner of my eye, the guy had his dick out, so I just left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, what am I going to do? You got two choices in that situation. Suck it or leave. I chose leave. I think I made the right move.
Cut out the corner of your eye.
Dude, I saw an old guy in the locker room of the gym the other day, and I've never seen balls droop literally down to his, like, it literally looked like a Fairley Brothers like movie prop. Like, I've never seen balls.
Maybe he was also in disguise like you.
Like, it literally looked painful. Like, I can't, like, it looked exaggerated. Like, if it looked like if you, like, just cartoon wise, grabbed someone's ball sack and just pulled it down and just let it, like an
Did you have your Ray-Bans on?
No, I didn't. You're right. God damn it.
Missed opportunity.
Huge missed opportunity.
Hmm.
Guys, thank you for the super tips and super chats and all that stuff. I will play all the members only messages and gifted members and stuff like that at the end of the show because I have no OJ today, so I'm doing this all on the fly.
You want it? You want it now? I can do it.
No, it's fine because we should do other stuff. Like
hot dogs. Go.
Taking calls. Zed is calling in. Hold on real quick. Zed, you are on the air with your heroes.
Love you, love the show. Calling from Southwest London. How are you doing, Rocco? How are you doing, Cardiff? How are you doing, Pat?
Beautiful.
Bonjour.
Hello. Gentlemen, as I said, I'm going to make it quick and easy. Get rid of Clearwater. Make it a one-off. Never bring him back. He stinks. End of. All the best. Your mum's box.
All right. Love you more than a friend, Zed. All the way from London, they hate you. Clearwater chat. That is amazing. Again, I think that was just a Carl ball washer. The lawyer Stewart.
Aaron wussed out. The case would have been dismissed. Cardiff would have never pled. I represented Cardiff all the time on these cases. He never pleads. They always get dismissed.
Right.
Gino was never coming to court. That's the bottom line. He's a pussy.
That's true.
You wasted $50.
It's a clear waste.
I mean, Aaron probably cracked off. Aaron cracked off $15,000 to the lawyer. The lawyer probably said to him, "Look, give me 15, 20 grand, all the way to the bitter end." That's what I would have said. And then he probably came to him and he said, "Look, I get you this misdemeanor for $50, or we could push it and see what happens." But they were never coming to court. They'd have to go send a lawyer to New York City to get the subpoena from the New York City judge. Once they make that showing, they then have to get a process server in New York to find those two dummies, Gino and Kiki, serve them. And then even then, if they don't show up, the case would end up just going on. I mean, it was never going to go to trial.
That's crazy. It is crazy how it did seem like they were putting all these resources into everything. Like they were going to try it seemed like they said that they were going to try and get Gino out to Minneapolis. And then it just all goes away and it's $50 and everyone goes on their merry way. It makes no sense to me. But thank you, caller.
The fact that it was only, you got it, Pipe.
No, you can continue. What were you going to say? Oh, he's gone.
He charges by the word.
At the top of the hour, we're supposed to get a call from the Catalano Network, a representative from the Catalano Network, who
Official
said,
Catalano Network?
Yes, this is the real Catalano Network. And they said that they wanted to talk to a representative of Catalano TV, the real Catalano TV. I know this is getting very confusing. But speaking of The Godfather, we wanted to bring both families together at the table and try to resolve this. Who is the official Catalano Network? Who has the rights to the exclusive Catalano library? And who is the imposter?
So you do know that in The Godfather, they brought all the families together. You know that? Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know it's like a Sopranos type thing.
He said it's okay. That was his. You say, go ahead, summarize The Godfather. Here's what I understand. It was okay.
It was okay. Yes.
Synopsis.
First one's average. First one's mid. Second one, mid plus.
I've seen Jaws. All of them.
If you don't have time to watch The Godfather, just watch Goodfellas. That's a good movie.
I have seen Goodfellas. I will say I have seen Goodfellas.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And Casino. I enjoyed Casino. I'd probably really like Godfather. I don't know. At this point, I just don't give a shit. Okay, real quick.
Spy report.
I was contacted by someone on Instagram.
Ooh, Chad?
No. I will not. I have screenshots of things, but I don't want to show them because there's like confirmation numbers and there's emails and stuff. But I'm going to tell you a quick story that I just got the other day. This is from a listener who said, "This is your number one Shuley fan. I wanted to give you this little scoop first. Every year, my brother-in-law tries to get me a Stuttering John gift. He got me a birthday. He tried to get me a birthday cameo this year. Look what John sent back. So, Cameo sent him a message that says your request could not be completed, and then it shows the order number. It says, since Stuttering John Melendez could not complete your request, the hold on your card has been released. Please allow 5 to 7 days for this to process. So this guy put in a request for his brother-in-law for a happy birthday from Stuttering John. And for some reason, Stuttering John canceled the request. But then Stuttering John sent the same guy a business cameo request. I don't even know how John can do this. So basically, John canceled the whatever it is, $50 to $100 cameo.
It's the old cameo bait and switch.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do this on Cameo. So he canceled that, but then John sent the guy it's basically like a receipt that says, hey, I'll do a business video for you for $2,000 plus a service fee of $200, which would be $2,200. So basically, John saw that this guy wanted a cameo for his Dabbleverse brother.
Was he trying to get him to mention his business?
I don't know
some
what
way. Was it an ad?
Okay. So like I said,
again, I'm not saying if it was an advertisement, it's still worth $2,000 to have Stuttering John say your business's name. I don't think you're going to get any money back from that transaction.
So he said, my brother-in-law is my neighbor. He made the request for my birthday on Monday. Also, I must preface a year back, my brother-in-law tried to buy me a Hypocrisy Police t-shirt and never got it. But yeah, he first rejected the cameo. Then a message came that he would do it for $2,200. My brother-in-law reported him to Cameo, rightfully so. All right. So Cameo responded. Hold on. I just lost my fucking page.
Well, why would you get reported to Cameo just for offering to do a cameo for $2,200?
Okay, so some updates. Here's an email my brother-in-law sent to Cameo. So this is the message sent to Cameo. Hi, I submitted a very simple birthday wish request to Stuttering John Melendez at his posted rate of $70. He waited 7 days to respond. Then he rejected my request and said to resubmit for $2,200. I wasn't able to give this as a birthday present and have no idea how it falls into business-related material. This really gives the site a bad name. Is it all just a scam to get celebrities to try and soak you out of money once you express interest?
Did he say celebrities?
Yeah. And he said, I have attached my original request so you can see how innocuous and simple it was. So
you have the original request.
Cameo wrote back and said, hi, thanks for reaching out. I took a look at your request and it does not look like a business request. I'm not sure what the talent was talking about. Maybe they messaged the wrong customer. Not sure why they would qualify as a business video. It looks like a normal Cameo request to me. Would you be okay with booking someone else? Or do you want me to ask if this talent will still do it if you rebook? Let me know if what you're thinking and we can go from there. So basically, like I said, this guy he just put in a regular request. John cancels that request and then puts in a thing that says, hey, I can do it, but you have to pay me $2,200, John's business rate for Cameo. So just a quick little spy report. I have all the screenshots and the emails. Who knows if it's real or fake? But again,
you don't have what he actually wanted him to say.
I don't have the original request. Yeah. Hey,
JT,
my friend. Yeah, my friend on Instagram. If you're listening to this, and you could send me possibly what the original request said, I would appreciate it. Yeah, because it must have said something like, obviously John you know,
his antenna is up, you know.
Yeah,
for bullshit.
yeah, he smells a fish, so he wants to, you know.
Yeah, but his antenna's been up many times before, and he took the $70.
Right. That's true. That's true too. So that's what John is doing over there on Cameo. What else?
I guess the show's over.
Yes, the show is over. That's it, everybody.
Not at all. Any
no,
Dabble House news that we have?
I didn't watch any of Dabble House except for what they gave for free on the Point Dabble Point. I saw a little bit of the beginning. Has anyone Clearwater, did you buy a subscription? Have you been watching?
No, I don't. I don't have an extra subscription though.
No. Yeah, so I have no idea. Cardiff, do you have any news?
I know they did a like a recap. What's being accused as a super chat show after on YouTube. Apparently, the WATP replay is not available. There was a lot of technical difficulties.
Oh,
I think
no.
Vinny was eating pizza the entire time. He discovered Florida pizza, and he never looked back.
So this whole thing was...
Today's the big day for the tapes. I think. But apparently the tapes, very steamy. Very steamy.
Well, now, is John still playing that video that he had looping or something?
I do believe it's still up, his rebuttal video.
Yeah. Okay. So I found that to be kind of interesting. John put out a video that proves that back when he was getting the calls from Kate Meany, and again, if this is real, I think this is impressive of John. John made a video a couple of months back saying, I know that she's recording me. I'm giving her fake shit. I'm completely aware.
This doesn't give him. This doesn't do anything positive for him in any way. It shows how much of an idiot he was that he continued to waste his time.
Well, yeah, but I thought the fact that he did the video that showed.
Sorry, Chad. Clearwater Chad has to tell us he's leaving.
No, I'm trying not to interrupt you guys.
No.
But wasn't that John's last show? Because I was in that show. I noticed.
Yeah, he cut it up. Like he cut it up with spots of him talking. Like somebody actually must have edited this video for him.
Yeah. That was the thing.
He actually did say that stuff though. I remember that show vaguely.
Yeah, but that was already after we had the recording.
It's what he did the first time too. It's like, oh, I texted myself. Like, I texted myself saying, I know I'm being recorded. Proof.
Okay.
But
vindication.
Didn't John actually have video from while the recordings were happening? Because he even put in a sports bet to prove what day it was.
Okay,
which again, I thought that was pretty impressive.
Again, if he knew, I think it's worse if he knew he was being recorded and he still did all this shit. Like, for what purpose? You wasted all this time talking to this woman that I knew she was never gonna fuck me. I knew it was all bullshit, but I just went along. Why?
I don't know.
He's bored. He's that bored and lonely.
Yes, I agree. I agree with Pat there. I think there is something to that.
There's something to it.
100%.
Might be onto something there, Pat. Might be onto something there.
John's bored and lonely.
100%. I do believe that.
Me and Clearwater Chad both on John's last show.
Wow.
Yep.
His last show. Alumnus.
Celebrities.
But I mean, realistically, was it his last show? I mean, he's done like two more since then. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going with that though.
But yeah. I don't know. I was impressed that John had the foresight to make a video like that. To actually put a sports bet in to prove what day it was.
But just think how many of those videos John has saved right now. He's got one saved for his brother-in-law. He's got one saved for his kids. Yeah. He's got one saved for Susanna. I knew this was bullshit, Susanna. Here's the video. He's probably doing this with everyone in his life that he's communicating
on everything that might happen.
Exactly.
100%. On the phone is my favorite Catalano, Bob Cat Alano. How are you, Bob Cat?
What's up, guys? I'm great, except for fucking Joey C soiling my name on a day-to-day basis.
I hate it for you. I feel for you, Bob.
Thank you. I listen in the car, and my kids are like, "Why are they talking about you?" I'm like, "That's not us. That's the bad Catalano kids."
The bad Catalano
They're
kids.
so confused. Yeah, when they hear the name, they're like, "What the fuck?" So I subscribed to Dabble House. I gave in and did it, and I watched PDP. It was fine, but then WATP, it kept kicking me out and making me re-log in. So I gave up and went to bed. And then this morning, the fucking stream isn't there. So I don't know if they forgot to record it or what's going on.
Oh, this is
Scandalous.
Spy report.
Spy report. Spy report.
Things are falling apart at the Dabble House. Everything is coming apart. Oh, well, what's today? They're doing the film festival.
Film festival, and then the
I'm not
Rico
watching.
tapes.
You're not watching the
Yeah,
film
I'm not
festival?
watching it. Stupid. No, I couldn't care less.
I'm
but
curious.
I wanted to see because he said he had tapes of their after date conversations, which I wanted to hear. And now it's not there. And everyone's bitching in the comments. And I tweeted Carl and Vinny, and I don't know if they're hungover or what's going on, but they're supposed to come on at 2.
I knew it would be a giant disaster.
What's scheduled for 2? Okay.
The film thing is at 2, and then Rico, I think, is at 8.
Now, back to your children.
Yeah.
Are they teased at school constantly?
Yeah, sure.
Like, do people accidentally think that their father might be Joey C, and kids at school tease them?
Yes, it's fucking devastating. It's almost as bad as me not getting my poster for 60 days. But
I'll never
I
forget
talked to
that.
the counselor. I think we'll get him through it. Last thing, I've never been to White Castle, so I'm excited for you to take me in Vegas. You'll have to help me with my order.
Yes, 100%. The second annual Pat Dixon Memorial White Castle Midnight Snack will be at Hackamania.
I'm finally going to get to meet Bobcat?
Yes.
For the first time?
Didn't you see him at Pottsville or Pottstown?
I've seen Cardiff like 6 times. I saw him in Pottstown. I saw him at DabbleCon.
I don't think we've
I
ever
offered
met.
him to stay at my house. All right, I'll see you guys in Vegas.
I should have you on my
Be a
show.
friend. Peace out, guys.
All right, dude, we're hanging. All right. Bye, Bobcat.
Bobcat hacked.
Bye,
Bobcat
guys.
hacked my StreamYard once. It showed up on my StreamYard back in the day.
Well, that's fantastic.
Those are the days. Hacker.
He didn't sound like Bobcat.
No, not not that Bobcat.
Sure. That's my Bobcat.
Again, that is a poor man cursed with the Catalano last name. No relation to
Why not
the other
change it at this
Catalano.
point? Change your name, Bobcat. Just
Yeah.
for the whole family. I mean, no, I know it's expensive, especially with Real ID. You got to go and get all those things changed now, but it's worth the money. Trust me.
Change it to Catalana.
Yeah, Cataluni. Anything is better.
I would rather my last name was. Oh, I don't have the bleep ready to go. Hold on. I would rather my last name was. Thank you.
There you go.
Wow.
Everyone go follow Pat Dixon at Pat Dixon on Twitter, I believe, right? Is it
That's
that
right.
simple?
It's that simple.
And then Rumble.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I just play songs and talk about a lot of this shit. But Doug Nelson is on 4 nights a week, and we're there every single night at 11. It's always at 11, regardless whether you like it or not.
Doug Nelson has a beautiful voice. He looks like Clearwater Chad, but he has a beautiful voice. That's the only reason I can tell them apart. But yes, he is a talent. Many things going on over there on Rumble. Rumble.com/user/Pat Dixon. That's pretty much all I have for today. I had Liam saying that I call him a pedophile a lot, which I don't. All I've ever done was play a clip of Liam saying that he knows a bunch of people who were married to guys who had.
He did say that.
CP,
There's a lot of people
yeah.
in his life.
That's all I've done. I played the clip just like he always talks about how Frank Sheckler makes videos based on things that Ray says. That's all I've done. I've never accused Liam of being a pedophile.
That he knows a lot of them.
Yes, he knows a lot of them.
And sympathizers.
He might have eaten a kid, but never.
Right.
Touched
Never
him.
fucked him. But so I just wanted to clear that up. because I heard him say that on MLC that one, I'm jealous because I wanted to be a struggling comedian just like him and Ray DeVito, and I never got to accomplish that.
Never even got to struggling level.
Yes, I never got there.
Shame.
And then he also said that I'm constantly saying that he's a pedophile. I do not believe that Liam McElhaney is a pedophile, but I do happen to believe that he knows some people who might be affiliated with pedophiles based on his own admissions.
His words.
And I don't think I ever put the fucking clip up, but I got to get that clip. And I'll play it before every show from now on so that I could prove Liam said this shit in his own words. I didn't make it up.
A lot of people who are into CP.
He's just jealous, because he's always wanted to be a
50-year-old student.
50-year-old student. Oh, that is the other news. Oh,
Spy report.
Liam has dropped out of college for this semester. He has way too much going on. Yes, he's taken the semester off
to focus on my personal stuff and my health and stuff.
But yeah, so he is just like we called it. We called it early on. Remember when he called in? We said you will never graduate. You will fail. You are the Drew Barrymore of the Dabbleverse, and you've never been kissed. I know that for a fact. I will say that for a fact, Jack, Liam.
Is there a chance that he had to drop out to help one of his pedophile sympathizer friends?
Possibly.
Sure.
There's a chance.
There is a possibility. But
how
yeah.
can I focus on film when all my friends are facing jail?
I forgot about that. Yes, he has. He's dropped out of college. He says he's taking the semester off. He will finish.
Oh, he wants to make a new kind of movie, I bet.
Yes. But I am calling it right now. He will never go back to college. He has failed. And
what's worse, being a 50-year-old film student or a 50-year-old film school dropout?
50-year-old.
I think student.
Yeah, maybe
I think student works.
Maybe he's actually leveling up here.
50-year-old film school student who does comedy on the side. That is wonderful. But yeah, so I did want to make that retraction, I guess, even though I never actually called him a pedophile. Again, I just played the clip of Liam who said that I actually know a lot of women who are married to people who ended up having that material. And I don't know why he said it. It was almost like bragging. It was like,
I actually know a lot of women who are married to
I think
pedophiles.
what's going on is he's planting CP on these guys to try to move in on their women.
Right. Yeah, 100%. I can see that. Zeke, you want to talk about the Catalano dispute?
Yeah, I swear to God, it's the last time I'm calling today. But so I think that the way to resolve this, I'd be willing to bet both parties need a car or some sort of transportation. I think this should go to Dabble Cart, and OJ should hold up his end of the bargain. Whoever wins gets a brand new car.
100%. Well, Joey already got a car, he said. He said he got one for like $8,000 or something. So
you can always use another one. He doesn't put oil in the fucking thing, so you know it's going to explode.
That's true. Holy shit, I think I have to change my oil. You just reminded me. Thank you, Zeke. Love you more than a friend.
Tesla uses oil?
No, for the Forerunner. That's the great thing about the Tesla. I feel like I never have to worry about oil and all that kind of shit ever again.
Get your oil. Make sure you get your oil changes.
Shut up.
A lot of people neglect them.
All right. So it is time. We have a very special representative on the phone. This is
we're not done?
What? No, you can leave. Anyone can leave. Please leave at any time. Just let me know and say you have to go. All right, Cardiff Electric is out. Go follow Cardiff Electric at Cardiff Elect on Twitter and
I
on
wouldn't
YouTube.
leave you with these two.
At Cardiff Elect on Twitter and YouTube. Jim, you are a PR person from the Catalano Network. How are you?
That's right. Good morning, Rocco. Thank you for having me on. And Chad, nice to see you again. You hosted TCN Live. How you doing, sir?
Good, thanks. Thanks for being here.
All right, so I'm going to call you Jim because that's what I have on my call screener thing. Jim, explain to us what's going on. I assume that you are a giant Catalano fan and you created this tribute page, I would almost call it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the biggest Joey C fan around. I mean, collectively, we all are.
Right.
Yeah, so pretty much Joey had the wrong idea from the beginning. You know, a lot of times he reads our chat, which is why we created the channel is because his chat room is, it's like North Korea. I mean, you're in there, Rocco. People get booted all the time, and it's just not fun.
100%. So you created this channel, like I said, almost as a tribute to the Catalano network for a place that people who have been exiled from the Catalano TV page to kind of come and, form a community over there on the TCN. And Joey...
Yeah, their mods are out of control. Joey has no idea what's going on his own channel. As usual, he just is, he's out to lunch. He tells the mods to ban people, Rick and Muddy. Those are two out of control mods. So we pretty much are over at TCN watching live. And, Joey did strike our channel illegally. We really didn't do anything wrong. I mean, Joey doesn't have any copyrighted material on his channel. He's just streaming live. The only way he was able to do that is because he snuck in that background music and then claims it was copyrighted.
That's the part I don't understand is how can you just make a copyright claim for something that you don't own? And why doesn't YouTube check into this?
Well, they don't. I mean, they do ask you for documentation, but they're not like the court. So whatever you say you have, they're going to take your word for it. And unfortunately, when you're dealing with criminals and, ex-cons, they tend to do things like this. Unfortunately, you have good people like Chad who are sucked into this. He takes a lot of verbal abuse from both Joey and Lou. So we encourage Chad to come back to TCN Live and host it again. He was a great host.
So now, as you said, Joey struck the TCN, the Catalano network. So that is the original channel is gone, but you guys are back up and running, right? You want to promote the new channel?
We're back up and running as an LLC. That's not limited liability company. That's actually Lazy Lying Catalano.
Okay.
So we're actually on 2 channels now. Thank you, Joey, for doing that. We're actually twice as strong now. And we're still streaming. So we are big Joey fans. I wish he would call in. Maybe, Rocco, you can give me his number. I'd love to reach out to him. I know you have his number. So
No, I can give it to you here. Hold on.
When you guys are done, I have to respond to this.
Oh, please.
Go ahead, Chad. Chad, we can't wait to hear your extravagant and I'm sure in-depth reply. So go ahead, Chad.
Well, Chad left.
Take, by the way.
Well, Chad left.
Put him back.
He didn't think you were going to call him on his bluff.
That's actually better he's muted because he doesn't have much to say anyways.
Well, I hope you guys are ready because I do have to respectfully defend the honor of my good friend Joey C. He's a good and decent man. He's never told a lie. And, the government drugged him and threw him in jail for stuff he did not do. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is this fake Catalano network is not a good network. They what not bomb me. And, they're telling half truths. And I have to respect the decency of Joey C., good and decent man. And I have spoken.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, Chad,
your words would have more credence.
Really?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Your words would have more credence. Carry more water if you finish the 16 hot dogs. But these are the words of a failure.
So. Yeah, right. Can't wait to see him eating more food on other channels. Pretty much Clearwater Chad, he has a lot of shades of high-pitch Eric. I mean, like where he's just attracted to stuff. People could be slapping him in the head, and he just smiles and just is on. So I love you, Chad.
That's what we love
You're
about
great, and I want you to come host. Yeah, I know, me too. We want you to come host TCN Live again, man. You did great.
Well, like I said, you guys aren't what you seem. You're not bombing me, a good and decent man, and you're not.
Well, no, let me address that, Chad. Chad, let me address that. We apologize. There's other people with access to our channel. We don't condone or endorse anybody being porn bombed, so we do apologize for that. But I just want to say that person is no longer associated with TCM.
So tell us more about this porn bombing situation. What happened?
Well, Chad can tell you better than I can. I have no idea.
I would rather hear
from
from
the
you.
PR department. Well, for me? I'm actually not authorized to speak about that whole situation.
Well, just make something up. It's fine.
Sure. Well, okay. If you want to make something up, it was kind of funny.
I have gotten a text reply from a representative at Catalano TV, and they are saying, "Stop telling lies. No one from Catalano TV will call in. I demand a retraction now." So I guess Joey's
What am I retracting?
No, from me, I guess, because I said that someone from Catalano TV I was hoping was going to call in and we could settle our differences here. I mean, what is the problem with Clearwater Chad? It seems like the TCN might have a problem with Clearwater Chad and vice versa. Like, what happened there, Chad?
Okay, and I can expand on that. Thank you, Rocco, for the opportunity.
Thank
In any
you.
event, so I had asked for and demanded a debate with these boys, and they finally agreed after much, deliberation. And when they finally did it, they couldn't debate me like men. They couldn't do it. That was too much. They had to whatnot bomb me the first second of the debate, and I ended the stream.
Wait, what do you keep saying? One nut bomb you?
Whatnot.
Yeah, instead of saying the word porn.
Oh, what not?
He is a brand.
It doesn't, you could say whatever you want. It's ridiculous. How do you respond, Jim?
You know what? I don't even know. When this guy talks, I just kind of zone out. But yeah, no, we want Joey to come back on TCN. We actually want Joey to come on and issue an apology. We feel like he needs to apologize to not only us, but the other people that he struck in his criminal enterprise. That includes like Stephen Bravo, Honk the Clown, and I think he struck one other channel. I can't remember, but he needs to apologize to all of us collectively.
Agreed.
TCN is the best place for him to come on and just issue that apology.
Yeah, Joey, like stop with the channel striking. I mean, you know, we have two people on our panel today who have been victims of being struck, their channels being taken down by YouTube. It's not fun. And I understand that Joey thinks that the TCN is taking hold on, Peter. I guess I got Peter on the line from Catalano TV, but hold on for a second, Peter. I get what Joey.
Get him on the line.
I get what Joey must be thinking is that, hey, the TCN takes eyes off of the Catalano TV network, and then people, won't
But Rocco, he created the situation. They ban everybody in their chat. That's why it created this environment.
I agree.
He's lying.
I agree with you. Shut up, Peter. Hold on. I agree with you. And I think
liar, peasant, fire.
Okay, hold on, Peter. I agree with you there, Jim. But I also think that you give an opportunity for more people, for more eyes to be on Catalano TV. All right, Peter.
No, absolutely.
Peter is a representative from Catalano TV. I do not know Peter. Peter, go ahead. Talk to Jim.
He's lying.
Okay.
Yeah, typical Catalano thing.
How do you respond? Okay. That's it? That's all you have is that he's a liar, Peter?
And he's also fat.
I don't know what Jim looks like, so I couldn't confirm nor deny that.
By the way, guys, Joey C did the right thing. He gave them boys their channel back. They should be happy. They should be shining Joey C's shoes and holding his briefcase, and that's a fact.
Did the right thing. So basically, he stole from us, and I'm supposed to be happy that he gave the return stole item? That doesn't make sense, Chad. Come on.
What did he steal from you?
The whole channel. He struck us, and actually, he struck us 7 times for the record. 7 times.
You were playing copyrighted music.
Right.
It was very late at night. He might have been doing, I don't know if he was on a binge, like a meth binge or something, but it was really late at night when he was striking those channels. 7 times. 7 strikes.
All right, I got rid of Peter because I don't think Peter was real. Speaking of binges, there was a episode of the Uncle Jack program, I believe, where Joey went on and people are alleging he faked being drunk.
Yeah, he was not drinking. I mean, we all know Joey. You can imagine how retarded this guy would be if he actually was drinking. There's no way he was drunk. That was all the work.
Yeah, because Joey has always talked about how he's been clean for years, and then the idea that he would pick up a drink to do the Uncle Jack show was surprising to me. But yeah,
No,
people-
if Joey was drinking, that's like a Cops episode waiting to happen. If this guy was drinking, come on, there's no way.
all right, let me see. Let me see if he'll pick up. Let's just try and give Joey a
You're not
call.
calling Peter back, are you?
Joey, by the way, Joey's never even seen an illegal drug in his life.
Yes, he has. Hello?
Go away, Rocco.
Hey, get over. Oh, Joey. Oh, that's it. He hung
Oh,
up.
man.
Jimmy there? I think I just lost. Something happened with my phone. Jim, can you hear me?
It's all
No.
the ESO pictures catching up to you.
All right. I am hold on one second. I don't know why I can't hear Jim now. Oh, it's on hold. Oh, Jim, you there? Jim? Oh, I lost Jim. I think I lost Jim. Jim, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no. He's back in the screening room. Jim, can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, sorry. That was my fault. Yeah, Joey picked up and he just said, go away, Rocco, or leave me alone, Rocco. So I guess he's not going to talk.
He goes through these monthly cycles, almost like a menstrual cycle. But once he flipped out and shot his load, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that, but then he kind of resets, and then he's like, we get the calm, reasonable Joey. So give him a couple weeks, he'll get worked up again.
Sorry, was that Fanta? Are you drinking Fanta?
The Sunkist is pretty good.
Oh, Sunkist. Okay.
OJ would probably like it too.
That's probably That's true. All right,
Yeah,
Jim.
you probably would, Chad.
Well, Jim, I'm a big fan of the Catalano Network LLC.
Thank you, sir.
I am a
And
big
subscribe to Joey's channel. We're really hoping for a merger at some point. I think we can convince them to do that at some point. So subscribe to Joey too. We're huge fans.
Yeah, go subscribe to Catalano TV and the Catalano Network LLC at the Catalano Network _LLC. Thank you, JT, for putting that in there. All right, Jim. Well, yeah.
Thank you, guys. And maybe Joey will stop being such a coward and face his victims of the strikes at some point.
We can only hope, but it probably won't happen. But we love you more than a friend over there at the Catalano Network. Please let us know if there's anything we could do here at the BeDabbler Network to help you guys out.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your support. The only thing I ask is let's just stay away from all ESOs. By the way, Chad is playing the role of the ESO right now.
Oh, wait.
Great friends.
Hold on. Sorry. We have the man himself, Joseph Catalano, is on the line. Joey C.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Do you want to talk to Jim?
How are you doing? How are you doing, Joey? Are you going to? We would like you to come on TCN collectively and just issue an apology to all of us.
That's the funniest thing I heard all day.
Did you take back the strikes from Stephen Bravo's channel, from Honk the Clown?
I never struck Stephen Bravo's channel. I never struck Stephen Bravo's channel. Quit fucking lying, all right?
Well, you do strike a lot of channels, so I was just curious.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the fake ass channel you own?
Well,
the one I took from you, the one I took from you and gave back to you, the one I took from you and gave back to you. Remember that I took it from you, like I told you I would.
Now, Joey, I'm actually just Jim from PR, so I don't actually own the channel.
I don't give a fuck, fake Jim from PR, wannabe motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay, to be honest with you, I took your fucking channel, and I decided to give it back to you, and that's it. End of story. You can suck the apology out of the head of my fucking dick. That's where you can suck it out of, right?
Well,
that sounds like an apology.
That you come on TCN Live and just no, that's not really an apology. But
No, he offered you an apology. You just have no, Jim. That's unfair. He offered you an apology. He gave you a clear pathway to the apology. You just
tell
have
you
to
why your fake asses didn't strike me, because you have to show who you really are. So stop the fucking trolling. You think I'm fucking stupid? Why don't you strike my channel so I can see who you really are? Why don't you do that? Well, I challenge you to strike my channel. Make sure you show you got to show your real name. Strike
Joey,
my
are you
channel,
challenging?
bitch. You won't do it.
Joey, are you challenging people to strike your YouTube channel? That's not a good approach.
I'm telling him. No,
It's a
I'm
strike
telling
off.
them to do it.
they will have to fucking give their real name. So then we're in business. Then we know who we're dealing with. Not these fake ass motherfuckers like they claim to be. So go ahead and do it. I challenge you to fucking Catalan Network strike my channel so you can still give up who you are. You do that.
Don't request.
So you got anything else to say? You got anything else to say with the balls and my ball sack in your mouth? Because you ain't gonna fucking do shit. Okay.
Well, we wouldn't strike you, Joey. We love you.
No. You won't do it because you're afraid I'll get your information. That's the only motherfucking reason why you didn't strike me. So don't talk shit. Now get my ball sack up in your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. I already owned your asses. Don't put me associated with that fucking channel. There'll be no fucking mergers. Nothing. You understand that, right?
But you have to admit, if we combined our subscribers, we'd be at like.
I would never combine with a bunch of fucking troll idiots like you are ever in my fucking life. Okay, if I was fucking like you came down and made me fucking and made me fucking mentally fucking retarded for the rest of my life, I wouldn't fucking merge with you fucking idiots. You understand that?
Wait, hold on, slow down a second, Joey. What have we ever done to troll you though? I'm confused. I think you read the chat log.
You ain't even named Jim, and you ain't fucking. If you're Jim, I want to see Jim from this Catalan Network strike my channel so I can get your real name. Once you face me like a real man and you guys tell me who you are, then we can talk business. You think I'm going to fucking concede to a bunch of fucking guys that are cowards that hide behind a fucking mic and keyboard? Motherfucker, I ain't no coward. I'll tell you one thing, I promise you this. I ain't afraid to say what I got to say. I'm fucking anywhere in the platform. I just timer shy. I don't give a fuck. You know who I am. I'm Joe motherfucking Catalano. And I promise you that. You're not a man. You're a bitches. You're all little bitches. You guys couldn't be a man. You don't know how to be a man.
Even me.
So striking people probably wouldn't even be my department.
Let me tell you something. You left me no fucking choice with that fake ass channel where you guys fucking trolling, right? I took your channel like I told. I warned you for 3 fucking weeks I was going to do it. No, I stole my content back. My content. That all you do is take my content and you fucking show it with nobody fucking talking over something. No, hold on. Shut the fuck up. Listen to me. Again, when you can be a man and tell me who you are, we can talk. Until then, I got nothing to say to your fucking ball sack, fucking douchebag ass. You understand that?
This guy's hard to communicate with. But
that's right.
He's a man that's been backed into a corner, Jim. I mean, cut him some slack.
Joey, no, I was trying to say we want to see the copyright card.
They fucking know I was going to take their channel. I warned them. I would. And the reason they won't strike back because they have to show me who they really are. And they will never do that because they're petrified. They know if I know the real fucking thing, what's going to happen. So you know what? Fuck them. I tell you, suck my dick. Fuck Catalan Network and everybody that fucking worked in that chat room can suck my dick too, right?
Joey,
we don't want that.
Joey, have you? Quick question. I'm sorry, Joey. What would happen if you got their information?
Yes, good question.
Good question.
So I can deal with the people that really are, and then I can sit down and I can talk with them because I'll be talking to someone I know who they are, not these fake ass motherfuckers.
But you're talking to someone right now. You're talking to Puerto Rican Jim.
No, I'm talking to somebody that's hiding like a coward behind his fucking keyboard and his microphone.
Now, Joey,
fake ass named Jim. You understand?
I actually called in. I'm not behind a keyboard or microphone. I called in, sir.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. Whatever. You're still fake. You're fake and a liar. Again.
Joey, I have
a. You want to talk business? You want to sit down? Because here's the thing. I'm still here.
Joey.
And I'm still going to continue to move forward. And I'm still going to be as popular as I've always been, if not even more. There's not a fucking thing Catalan Network can do to me. You understand?
I want that. Joey, we're your huge.
You want what? You want to keep trolling and keep fucking lying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I've dealt with trolls for 3 years. You understand?
Wait a minute. What do we?
I don't give a fuck about a piece of garbage. Starting with Doom and you and whoever else the fuck there is, right? Kahuna, the Quadfather, you know he can't cook? I'll tell you why. Because he can't reach the fucking back burners. That's why he can't fucking cook.
Hey, can't walk either.
We've heard that joke like.
And that fucking honk bitch, you call these fucking people good people? You think the Honk's a good fucking person? If he ain't got PDF written in his fucking face all the way looking the way he looks, fuck you, pal. Most of you guys in the channel probably are. Legitimately.
That shirt that you have?
And you're afraid to give up your real fucking name because you know I'll do fucking background checks on every motherfucker if I knew the real name. And we're going to catch what you really are. Because there's nothing you can find on me any dirt because I give everything out. I told my whole Divine story and everything I fucking done wrong.
Right.
So go now. Who's got the advantage? Who's got the advantage? My real name is Joseph Catalano. I live at 4925 East Broadway Avenue, apartment C, Tampa, Florida, 33605. You know where I live. I'm a real motherfucking man.
Joey, did you kidnap a child? Is there a child crying behind you? Was that a child crying?
Yeah, my grandson.
Spider Alan.
Yeah, he's getting ready to meet.
Oh, stop sitting on it.
Yeah, Joseph, can we see that paperwork for the copyright that you claim to hold for that background music?
I don't got to give you shit. You want to go ask YouTube? Get your lawyers to get it from YouTube. I own the song. If you challenge it, you're going to look stupid. But I do not have to give you subpoena me for it. Have a lawyer subpoena me. Have a lawyer subpoena me. Have a lawyer subpoena me. That's your best option. You get nothing otherwise.
You took the strikes back, so I'm just saying for the public, why don't you just release it? I mean, you've been known to tell us.
I don't have to release. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about the public? You think I give a fuck about the public? I don't give a fuck what they think.
He's stolen from the public before. He'll do it again.
I know what I own and I know it's mine.
Jim.
You understand that, right? And I don't give a fuck. I don't got to explain to you or any motherfucker in this fucking Dabbleverse or YouTube. You understand that, right?
Jim, did you say
You're
that?
hard to talk to, you know that, Joey?
Jim, did you say Joey took away the strikes?
That's why I took away the strike. I lifted the strike. I took all the strikes back. Yes, I did.
But
My
after
sole decision to do that was me.
But after they already lost their channel.
And they lost their channel, and the only way they can get it back if I took the strikes away, and I did that.
Wait, so did they get back the original TCN channel?
Went back immediately. As soon as I pulled the strikes, they were up back in 2 seconds.
Jim, is that true? I didn't know that.
That is true. We did. We started a new channel, through a LLC located in South Africa.
So what? Hold on, Jim, Joey, shut up. What I'm hearing, Jim, is Joey helped you in acquiring a second YouTube channel.
No, I don't know to do shit. Right. They falsely put a second channel against YouTube terms of service, which they posted like idiots on their fucking page. They made it into a song showing YouTube that you cannot have another YouTube channel. They violated. They did all that shit on their own. Joe didn't help them do shit. I gave them back their channel after they violated YouTube's service, which they should be fucking banned for life off YouTube. But it will come because you want to know when they're lying. Fucking piece of shit. They're not honest. They fucking skated through fucking breaking YouTube services, and they think they're fucking slick, and they're not. They're not. Doom, no, you're gonna pay, Doom. Read my lips, Doom. I see you in the chat room. You will pay, motherfucker. You bitch, dick sucking whore.
No, he's not gonna pay. He's fine.
Stop calling her.
Car thief, like steals your car.
Don't call her.
Steals your car.
If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you, right? When I'm ready to talk to you, I'll talk to you. Right?
Please don't call Doom a cocksucking whore. She's a beautiful lady.
Yeah. Unless you're putting her in the stand.
How about that? You gave me your number. I'm going to give you a call at your house a little bit later.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, run like a bitch that you are. Take care, pal.
Well, it sounds like things
What
are.
do you mean run? You're hanging up.
I'm not hanging up. Don't worry. He's like, you're your little crying ass, bitch ass.
Listen,
Okay?
I think it's great.
The fact is, you would have got that channel back if I didn't remove the strikes. I took it like I promised you I was going to do. I accomplished that. End the fucking story, and then I gave it back to you, and it went up immediately when I took the strike back. So the case closed.
Legal strikes.
You ain't got shit. Okay? Strike me.
Yeah,
I want you to strike me today. Make sure TCN strikes me so I can get the real fucking name. Please do.
What channel should they be striking, Joey? See, there's confusion.
Yeah, why would we strike?
TCN, let them strike me. TCN. It's got to come from them. Because they'll have to show who they are.
What channel should we all be striking?
They're fucking cowards. They're bitches. They won't even show. They got fake names. They hide behind a fucking mic. They don't even fucking. They take my content, play it all day fucking long. They don't do shit. There's nobody there to fucking talk over, stop it. Fuck them. Let me tell you something, bitch. Wait, when you're a real man, you can step to me. You understand? I've been a motherfucking real man my whole life. I'm 60 years old, and you know I don't give a fuck. I ain't afraid of my motherfucking living soul in this world. Never have been, never will be. I got fucking. I fucking went to prison
by his
because
daughter.
I'm a terrible fucking guy. I've been through more fucking hell than you could ever fucking think of, pal. I'm still standing. YouTube, I'm more popular than them. So you go ahead and take your best shot at Joe Catalano. You'll never fucking knock me down. You understand? Never. You don't have the talent to.
Joey, what about those filters we put on you? You don't like the wigs that we put on you and stuff? That's pretty innovative, I thought.
Yeah, that's so perfect for a troll who hides behind like a little sniveling bitch. They play little kitty, like little boys. Little fucking boys play those kind of games. You're a little boy. Little boys play those kind of games. Like I said, when you're a real man, come talk to me. Until then, suck off, right?
I do want to remind everyone that earlier today, Joey said he would not call in and have a conversation with this guy.
Yeah, now you will shut up.
Yeah.
Joey,
retraction.
Joey, how do you respond to the allegations that you were fake drinking on that show the other week?
Yeah, okay. I was drinking. I did break a sobriety since 2008 drinking, okay?
Why?
And one thing I did say, gentlemen, I didn't miss it. It doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter why. I did it. I did it. It was a mistake. But you know what? I didn't miss it. So no possible ever to relapse because when I did it, I felt like shit. And I didn't miss the alcohol. I was sober for all them years, 17 years, and I drank, I drank a good amount. One drink, the first sip I fucking took put me in fucking boom boom land. You understand?
It was
and
bliss.
I was clean for 17 years.
It was bliss, wasn't it?
So I know that I didn't like it. I don't want to feel like that. Yeah, I broke sobriety, but also
But why?
I don't need alcohol.
Why would you give up on
Doesn't matter why.
17 years of sobriety to drink on Uncle Jack's
It doesn't matter.
podcast?
It doesn't matter. It's over with.
Okay.
I started to lose sobriety.
I'm just saying there are people speculating that perhaps you weren't really drinking.
Listen, here's the other fucking thing I want to let you know, Rocco. Fuck the devil versus their speculation. I give a fuck what they speculate. Okay? None of these bitches will ever fucking step to me for real. You understand that? Never.
How can you say...
You know why I admire Pat Dixon so much? Let me tell you why I've always admired Pat Dixon. Because he's got fucking ball to steal, and you fuck with him, he'll show you what he's about. He's always been right up front. You understand that about Chet, but that's why I've always...
And because of Pat Dixon, Gino has a jaw steal
I've
now.
always respected him.
Pat AC for striking channels.
Let me tell you something. You deserve what you got. Case closed. You deserve what you got based on what you fucking lied about. The fan channel, if those are fans, I don't need motherfucking enemies. You understand?
What does that mean?
Good question.
Is he gone?
Hopefully.
I think
He speaks in a lot of Godfather talk. Yeah, he might have hung up.
No, he's still there. Joey.
Yeah.
What?
He's
Joey.
just getting some insulin. Give him a second.
All right. No, we thought we lost you for a second. Hold on real quick. Mike's shitty internet provider wants to get in on this and talk to
MSIP.
Joey.
I just want to say everybody at the Catalano Network does not fake drink. We all do drugs. We all have tattoos on our assholes and everything.
On your asshole.
Tell him, Joey. Tell us, is Jim, what's his name? Jim Peter? The fucking faggot?
Puerto Rican Jim.
Whoa.
Yeah, Puerto Rican Jim. Fuck Puerto Rican Jim.
Fighting words, man.
Who's that, my boy Mike? Is that my boy Mike sitting there?
That was Mike. Yeah, he's gone. He wanted to stick up for you, Joey.
Mike sounds like he might have been drinking.
Possibly. All right, he's gone. Listen, all I wanted to do here was open up communication between the two parties, much like Palestine and Israel.
How can you communicate with fake people that won't show themselves who they really are? How can you communicate with someone and sit down with somebody legitimately if they're not going to fucking show you who you really are?
What are you talking about?
Here we go.
This is Jim.
Jim? Fake Jim. That's not really Jim. All right, I'm done. Like I said, I took the channel like I promised. I gave it back out of the kindness of my heart. Have a nice fucking day.
All right. What a saint. He gave it back to us after he stole it.
There's your apology. There's your apology. Tell Hawk to come. He can suck it out of my ass too, okay? And
Yeah. All right, hang on now, Joey. We're done here, sir.
Second apology. That is the second option Joey has given for an apology.
Can we wrap this up?
Yeah,
I got
all right.
stuff to do, guys.
All
Can we
right.
wrap this up?
Thank you, Jim. Joey's gone. I want to
Thank you, Rocco.
All right, thank you, Jim. Keep doing what you're doing. We're big fans of the Catalano
TCN.
Network. Oh, sorry. TCN, the Catalano Network. And what did that say? Flat Cat is better than Jesse? Who's
Yeah,
Jesse?
Mammy's starting trouble out there. That's why I had to warn everyone.
Oh, no. Well, I just saw that.
Yo, bitch, I'm gonna sue your lying ass, mock ass, bitch ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, and your fucking channel.
I did. I just saw Flat Cat's name, and I wanted to thank the great Flat Cat Jessica, who created some things for me to bring to Hackamania. We have the Guns N' Roses, Tukey and OJ and Cardiff and El Horrible.
Is it the Space Chief one or the?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Space Chief one.
Is that what it's called? Appetite for. I don't know what it says. Dysfunction. Is that what it says? So thank you to her. We have magnets and keychains. There's another one, a little magnet, and then we also have the TWO Tukey World Order ones. So I'll have these in Vegas at Hackamania. Hackamania.com. Get your tickets now. Use promo code
OJ. All right. That was a mess, but again, at least we got the two sides talking to each other. That was exciting. Pat Dixon, I will let you go unless you want to hang out. I just feel bad when I leave, have people stay while I'm reading super chats.
No, go ahead. I'll hang out.
Okay. All right, then hang out. Leo Gunn, thank
You
you
get
very
4% of everything he reads. Go.
Exactly. Leo Gunn, thanks for the $5. Artie Lang had a great joke about the Godfather trilogy DVD set. He said you could watch 1 and 2 while doing coke off of number 3. There you
Not
go.
exactly how he said it, but that is the gist of it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's true.
Sounds like
3 stinks.
a fantastic trilogy. Age of Quarrel, $5. Gilly's been avoiding MLC too. Let's get both her and Pat back on at the same time and watch the sparks fly. # chemistry.
Yeah, we can end up camming together on MLC.
Ew. But yeah, I did notice that in the recent weeks or something, she has kind of disappeared as far as because she was on every night for hours and hours, and just talked about nothing. Shadow 199, Rocco witnessed Chad getting stretched out by Nick. Yes. No, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, we all think that it's the other way around. We'll give Chad some credit here. He's the bull.
I felt so bad for Nick, but I was so happy. I was like, this could be more perfect.
You guys want a picture or what?
You guys want a picture or something? And then my mom was like, no, but I'll take it. And I was like, oh, all right.
Come on back. It's cool.
Come on back. Kate, what did that say? Kate, what was the KB one? KB member for 9 months. So you guys want a picture or what? Awkward, yes. It was. Age of Coral, $5. Would Clearwater Chad consider donning red face and appearing as Seminole Chad?
Well, he is Seminole Chad. That is what Nick calls him, but it's spelled differently.
I think we're talking about Clearwater Chad. Thank you very much for that Age of Quarrel. Eva. I didn't realize Pat rules. Of course, Pat rules. Everyone knows that.
Hi, thanks.
True, of course. Diablo Sandwich, $5. TCN versus Catalano TV is like if the Colombos and the Gambinos all had Down syndrome. Yes. 100%. I don't even know what they're fighting. I didn't know TCN got their original channel back. I didn't know that could happen. If the strikes go away, they get their channel back. That's wonderful. Thank you, Diablo Sandwich. All right. Douglas Nelson.
You say it's your birthday. Nah. No. It's my birthday too, yeah. That'll be $4,200. Let's go.
That is crazy, though, if John is canceling cameo requests and then sending back to the requester, hey, I'm not going to do it for 70, but I could do a business one for $2,200. It's fantastic.
Know your worth.
Yes, he does know his worth. NJ Ranger 201, thanks for the 199. Dabble House, not good. Potato, you're growing on me.
Diddle House, I believe.
Oh, Diddle House. Sorry, Diddle House.
Thank you.
Not good. It's not good. You're not good. There was a really weird moment last night where so we were just all hanging out and we're talking, and out of nowhere, Chad his demeanor changed for a second, Cardiff, and he just goes, and we weren't even talking about. Oh, sorry, I removed you for a second. We weren't even talking about anything as far as what Chad brought up, but all of a sudden Chad just goes, you and Cardiff are so fucking stupid when you talk about stand-up and open mics and all that kind of shit. You have no idea what you're talking about. And that was it. And then
you just brought me up out of nowhere.
Yes. And I talked to my mom about it, and we both agreed. I think he just had that kind of bottled up and then remembered, oh shit, I want to say this to these, because it made no sense. It was just out of nowhere. His demeanor changed and all this kind of stuff. But overall, it actually kind of was a pleasure hanging out with Chad. He was very nice. He was very
again, I think what you witnessed.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you. I know.
I think you witnessed what happens before those 5:30 emails.
Yes.
Right? Like he gets the inspiration to just take a shot and just shoots off an email. You got one of those emails live.
It was a very odd little thing. But then I was like, yeah, I don't know. We don't know anything about comedy. Oh, also I have to make a retraction. Chad was mad that I said that Wendy from Comedy Works didn't like Chad, even though I still swear there's some footage out there of Chad saying Wendy from Denver is a cunt. I swear I remember him saying that, but he says that I'm wrong, that I totally made that up. So I do have to make that retraction that Wendy from Comedy Works does like Chad. And I guess he never called her a cunt, even though I still hear it in my head. Wendy from Denver is a cunt, but he says it's not true. I have to take my good friend, my new best friend, I should say, Chad Zumach's word for it.
If you can't trust a career criminal, who can you trust?
Stop it.
25 years.
It was a very short career. Well, he packed in a lot of material or work into a very short career.
25 years.
25 years.
Spans 25 years.
Oh, no.
The first thing on his record rap sheet till the most recent.
ChadZumachComedy.com, I believe, if you want to check that. If you want to fact check for yourself. Oh, that cigarette looks so good, Pat.
But we should answer the question that everybody's been asking.
What?
Especially about comedy.
Is Clearwater Chad retarded?
No, not that one. Oh, damn it. I have to read something here.
I got to address that. Sorry. I gave my degree, so anyone wants to question, you could email Carl at WATP. He has my degree, my 4-year degree, so you could take it up with Carl.
It's fantastic.
He's got it. Why does he have it?
He's very low. But what everybody's asking, BeDabbler, is where does Chad get those really cool flyers that he makes for his comedy shows with Nick Swartzen?
What flyers?
Like this one, like the Indian guy on Fiverr made for him.
Oh, no. I will do comedy show, stand-up comedy night flyers. What?
This was just sent to me.
Is that the same guy who created the shirt?
It might be. It's Sajid Jaral. He's a level 2 Fiverr.
But what is he
graphic
doing
art.
with these?
I don't know. Apparently, this is the messages I'm getting that Chad had these made so that he could be on the posters with Nick Swartzen.
I will do comedy show, stand-up comedy night flyers. But why would he have had to have flyers made? Like, were they handing them out before the show?
So he could be on a
piece
Yeah,
of...
because normally a Nick Swartzen show isn't going to show Chad Zumach, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't think...
The opener's never on... Unless the opener... Unless it's Dave Chappelle and the opener is Louis C.K.
Right.
They're not putting the opener on the fucking poster.
Never, ever. Maybe this is what Nick Swartzen was so disgruntled about. He saw this flyer.
Oh, maybe. Well, that's what I said. Because the minute Vinny Chase said that Nick Swartzen's not in a good mood, I'm like, I'm sure it's something Chad did. And I said that to Chad too. It's like, fuck you.
Because it is the same poster that he used for the shows last night.
This is weird though. Because why would he need? Because all the shows I think sold out. Like I think they were pretty well. Like you don't need any more promotion. That's interesting. It's very interesting.
That's a great pose that Chad's doing on his little publicity picture too.
He doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Yeah.
Notice the similarities.
What?
Didn't pay the guy another $5 on Fiverr. You just recycled the poster.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, because the original one's from Wise Guys. I gotcha. And then you just changed the date and the information.
Just cut it. He just cropped it and changed the dates. Look at how badly he blocked out the dates too. Just put April 10th to 13th.
It's fantastic. He's doing it. He is doing it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of your boyfriend.
No.
Post there. What did Chad's post say?
Dude, shout out at Comedy Works downtown. Wow, last night's show was freaking amazing. Denver rules. The Mud Shark said it was freaking amazing. Thank you, Nick Swartzen, for having me open your sold-out shows. 5 more to go.
Okay.
5 more to go.
That's fantastic. Oh shit. I didn't realize I had callers on the thing because I just disconnected. Hold
Thank
on
you
one
for
second.
calling Call-In Studios host and call
Hold on.
Just remember. Little Mammy.
6-digit.
If you're on hold, stay on hold real quick.
Unless you're
Welcome,
Mammy.
host. You
Unless
are
you're
now in the
Mammy.
host room.
James R, thanks for the $5. I knew she was recording me, so I talked a lot of crap about my family on purpose. Haha, big dummy.
Got him.
That's the part I don't understand. Yeah, because apparently he says like a lot of crap, but I mean that's like he's setting himself up so he can say, "I was just kidding. I knew the whole time."
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
Again, it's a stupid integrity verification bullshit. Like,
Right.
yeah, I just told everyone that my kids hate me to find out who's stabbing me in the back.
Hacko Burrow, you have a way to settle the Catalano feud?
Yeah, I was talking to fucking JT when Joey hung up, so sorry this is so late. But it sounds like TCN started because it's all people who got banned from Joey's chat.
Right.
And Joey, instead of being a dumb fucking guinea wop and try to just make more enemies, he could just unban everyone from his fucking chat, get new mods, and then you'll watch TCN crumble as everyone actually comes back over to your channel that you fucking banned them from, you goddamn idiot.
Agreed.
I have a better way to settle this.
What, Cardiff?
Well, it would involve a hose and a running car.
Oh, stop it.
Well,
How are
see,
all
the
the
problem
chatters
is
gonna suck
those
the
guys
apology
wouldn't
out of
debate
that of
me.
his dick, you know?
Yes. Clearwater Chad.
I also have a question.
Yes.
That's very low.
How soft were Chad's lips when you guys kissed?
Oh, shut up. How dare you?
Lip?
Yeah, his tongue was faster. Yeah, his tongue was much faster than his lips. But no, he's a little.
Oh, so you actually got to taste Nick Swartzen's dick.
Oh, shut up. Get off my phone. No, he was a little too anxious, I would say. He's got to calm down a little bit.
I'll stand by the fact that Chad is always in the power position in the Nick Swartzen thing. Nick likes to be dominated.
I could see that.
By Chad.
I could see that. They have similar looks too, which is interesting. Like I don't.
Are they wearing the same shoes?
No, but Chad has Chad does the thing where he wears like the Ray DeVito sneakers, and he has the tongue like out.
Of course.
And I don't even know if he had like shoelaces. Like I don't know. Like the whole time they're so white, and I kept saying to Chad, "Can I step on your shoes? Can I step on your shoes?" Like I just wanted to so bad. But yeah, no, they're both like Nick. They both just dress like high school, but that's fine because so do I. Like Nick Swartzen literally comes on stage in gym shorts, a t-shirt, and a backwards hat, and then his first 5 minutes is about how he dresses like a slob.
Sexy.
I think we're on hold. Number one Joey C fan, you're on, or we're on. I don't know what's going on. All right. Sorry, number one Joey C fan. I guess they had to go to a call while we went to them. They put us on hold. Thank you very much, everybody.
Power move.
Yes, thank you, everyone, for calling in and talking to JT. JT was sitting in the John chair today. Always appreciate everything JT does. Thank you, JT.
Especially taking down YouTube channels.
Love you more than a friend. But yeah, phone lines are closed.
Good.
And we just have a couple more super tips, super chats, all that kind of crap, and we'll get out of here. Everyone enjoy their weekend. James R. 49. Oh, yeah, okay. We read that one. Yeah. I don't know what to think of all that. As far as did John know he was being recorded or did he not?
Hello. This is your defeated captain speaking. I hereby declare my arch nemesis, Gem of 99, the Mighty Group, the Bedlam Boy, my fellow Canadian Destructor, the Wise Raven Skeleton, and my ex-advisor, HRH, the winners of this war.
Don't give up, Alex.
I give up. I admit it. I'm a mentally insane asshole who has a thing for kids, and I need to be in an asylum. The TWO has failed to kill the enemy. Matter of fact, they screwed me over, and my eyes are open. I suck at life, and it's time for me to get help.
You don't
That is
suck
my
at
final
life.
message to you all. Sincerely and miserably, Alex Majewski. P.S. Viva la Omni Gem.
Alex's last name is Majewski. It's fantastic. 199 James R. Did you guys see how Stuttering John ran away when they showed up? We talked about that earlier. It's either did John run away or was Shuli
hide in the parking lot
to confront his nemesis?
I wonder if Shuli had his backpack on.
He's low too.
Yeah, you're low for some reason.
Oh,
Pat was low too, though.
Pat was low too.
Yeah.
But there's
I
nothing.
low?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I think you're good. Don, $2. Cardiff, was it you who Opie said has talent? No, it was Tukey. Did you see Aaron Imholt was talking about that with MLC? He's like, oh, Opie was talking about how there's one guy in this universe who has talent, and I assume he was talking about Tukey. Everyone's saying he's talking about Tukey.
Oh, Aaron didn't jump on that bomb himself?
No, yeah. It's interesting. You would have thought I believe he was talking about me, but I can't, tell you, I can't confirm nor
Opie and
deny.
Steel Toe. That would be a morning show.
Opie and Steel Toe, it would be. Two radio pros. One started at 18, the other started at 19.
Would Ope still be free to do Mondays over at MLC?
Of course.
See, we're really filling out the schedule.
I need to see Pat Dixon back on MLC. I think everyone should contact Kevin Brennan and say, we need more Dixon.
I'll do it for
MLC.
$1,000 every Monday.
There you go, $1,000 every Monday.
Carl has an opinion on this too.
What
I
is
can't
that?
get enough dicks in my butt.
Of course. We all need dicks in our butt. What was shit? What'd you say right before that? There was
Your mom's box.
You were doing a spot on Steel Toe impression.
Oh, the Steel Toe. Well, yeah, no, the Opie thing. What was it? Kevin offered $1,000 a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on and make fun of ants Sunday night,
Every
3-hour
Monday.
show.
Right. And then it'll just eventually turn into, making fun of Opie every Monday.
Kevin is volunteering to do the Anthony Cumia after show.
Yes.
Wrap-up show.
The Anthony Cumia wrap-up
And then
show.
when Ope's wife leaves him, then Kevin can have Ope's ex-wife on.
That's fantastic. Yes. The tell-all. The Opester tell-all. We need it. Deep service, $5. Good move bringing Chad on to make the tater tolerable. Dixon, get the squirrels out of your head. You're a real Mickey Spill anus. Wait, what?
It's a
Sorry.
take on Mickey Spillane.
Mickey Spillaneous. Yeah.
Spillaneous looking for Mr. Hammer. Sorry, I hit the number of that thing.
Dixon, get the squirrels out of your fucking head.
That's fantastic. Flat Cat Jessica, the destruction set is for Potato. Yes, I will give him the destruction, all the things. He can do whatever he wants. But I assume he will be giving some out at Hackamania.
I will keep one for myself. My toolbox is filled with flat cat magnets.
Yes, and they're fantastic. Keep them coming. Thank you. Adam Jones, $2. Rocco, did you tongue punch Chad's box? Love you more than a friend. Yes, I did. I absolutely did. All right. Now I got to do the members fucking thing. I got to fucking look for all these.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. BeDabbler Network gifted 5 BeDabbler Network memberships. That is so nice of BeDabbler Network.
Good job.
That is wonderful. Captain Kickass, member for 22 months. Cardiff got my Stuttering John courtroom sketches. Oh, yeah, I got those yesterday, too. Thank you.
Did it show up?
Yes. So if you're a member of Cardiff Electric's Patreon, sometimes you get stuff in the mail.
Every 3 months or so.
Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck it is. You don't know who it's from. And then it's always some kind of Cardiff-related material.
The next sets are going to get uploaded soon, but these will be discontinued. That first two panels are going away. They're getting locked away in the Cardiff Electric Vault.
Fuck.
Subscribe now, patreon.com.
I should have brought that down. I forgot. It's upstairs.
Should've.
But yeah, it's
Go
a
get it. I'll
postcard.
read these.
Okay, I'll go
No,
get
I'm
it.
just kidding.
Okay.
And Annie, member for 6 months. How do y'all see the word you spelled ICU? How do y'all see the word you spelled ICU? Thank you, Annie.
Yes, thank you. I see you, Annie and Heaney. Scooney became a YouTube member. Thank you, Scooney. Appreciate it. Rochi, member for 21 months. Is OJ going to replace Spider on TCN, FJC,
Are you
PWO?
dyslexic?
What?
Are you dyslexic?
What? Because I almost said 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's not the mask.
I'm really starting to think that I am dyslexic, and I should probably get it checked out.
We made fun of you all through grade school.
I hate it. No, that was because my crotch smelled like tuna fish.
And you were dyslexic.
KV, thank you. And again, I'm sorry that I spied on you the other night, and I feel like a real piece of shit creep, but it was kind of fun. And I will not use any footage of you. Flimsy Greenberg, member for 19 months. Mario Bosco super sticker. That's the best kind of super sticker.
The MarioBosco.com, everybody. Thank you, Flimsy Greenberg.
Great Mario Bosco. Keith J 73 gifted 1 BeDabblin Network membership. Thank you, Keith J. We appreciate that over here. Keith J 73 is a member for 14 months. You bragger. Thank you for being a member. Pescado Joe, member for 10 months. Pat, do you have a cousin who Tucker Dixon? Do you have a cousin who Tucker Dixon? I get it. Code come. Yes. Tucker Carlson Dixon. Torito, member for 2 months. Hey, Kevin Durant, I loathe your diabetes / ALS face. Who's Kevin Durant? Sounds like a
basketball player.
Yeah, that's Bill Bixby, member for 7 months. Lady KB is enormous. That pic only proves it. Shut. How dare you? She's taller. Yeah, she's taller than all the rest of us. I will say that.
That's why she was in the back of the picture, like the drummer.
Yes, she's a beautiful woman who can kick yours and my ass at the same time. Catalano TV became a YouTube member. Ha ha, Joey. I knew it. Eva, member for 2 months. Is Pat Dixon coming to Hackamania instead of OJ?
Run it past Melton, see what he says.
Yeah, run it past Melton.
Don't, by the way.
Don't run it. Oh, listen,
You heard it, everybody. Pat Dixon wants everyone to message Melton right now.
Please.
I think I have one more spot on my guest list. I can try and get you on the guest list, Pat. But other than that, yeah, I can't make any promises.
You got a guest list?
I have no power at Hackamania. Yes. As a second-year veteran, I get a guest list. Michael Gavin Ali Show, member for 9 months. Hey, when you give me questions for Stuttering John for April 25th, we will, I think.
I also made me buy a ticket for myself.
I keep forgetting.
He used to give me a promo code.
Oh, you had to buy a ticket for yourself for Hackamania?
Yes.
That's stupid. Tommy, 13 Black, I guess, became a YouTube member. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate it. Tim 422, he's coming to Hackamania, member for 19 months. See you all at Hackamania TWO. Yes.
Watch it, Tim.
Clearwater Chatter, you going to Hackamania?
No, unfortunately not. You know what I'm going to is the Carlson on the 26th of this month.
To see who?
I guess Vinny Palmerino, and then Carl and his group's going to be there.
Oh, that's
Vinny
right.
Palmerino.
Vinny Palmerino is doing his comedy show at the Carlson on
His return to the stand-up
that?
stage.
Really? Vinny Barbarino is going to be a comedy?
Yes.
Pretty much.
The great Vinny Paulino will
Who's
be,
opening for him? Vinny Boombats?
Yes. No, Chad Zumach.
Juan Epstein.
Jason Bentley gifted 20 BeDabbler Network memberships. Thank you, Jason Bentley.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
I hope to see you. How dare you? I hope to see you at Hackamania, Jason Bentley. I'm sure I will. Thank you. Very cool. Jack Tripper, member for 19 months. Midnight White Castle can't come fast enough. See? People are already. We do want to try and make this a black tie affair this year. So
I think we should start selling tickets.
Yes. So bring your black ties. And yes, we will be doing late night trips to White Castle. And if you are lucky enough, you might be able to buy me White Castle more than once on this trip. It's fantastic. Dang Lizard, member for 20 months. Toe did it to impress Gino as an ego boost. Ha ha ha. Well, yeah, totally. That whole thing was just like, oh, I'm going to show this dude the chick I'm banging. He's going to think it's totally sweet. Boy, didn't do too bad. Like, literally, it's like 8-year-old kind of, like, I've never thought of doing that.
Like, you ever like in a conversation with a group of people and you just tell a lie and you have no idea why you even said it?
Sure.
And it's just like, why did I even? That was it. Like, he just had something. He had to throw it out there. And it's probably as soon as he did, he's like, why did I do that?
Yeah, I mean,
nothing bad could happen anyway. It's fine.
No.
I'm sure Gino was impressed when the cops called.
Yeah. But didn't you see what he got? Didn't you see what he was tagging? Wouldn't you have bragged about that too? Daddy's bragging. Oh. Terry Nee, member for 9 months. Full moonlight in Vermont tonight.
Ooh, sexy.
Is that something about like someone's butt?
Sexy time.
Or
Oh,
something?
he probably wants me to play it. He's requested that song before.
Oh, there you go.
As well. Yeah. Okay. See you at 11, Terry.
Ooh.
Flat Cat member for 17 months. Thank you, Flat Cat. And again, thank you for the goodie bags. I appreciate it. Neil Brennan's Face, member for 6 months. All-star cast. Yes, it was an all-star cast. And we hit the overtime. We did an extra hour. Show's only supposed to be 2 hours. We've been doing 3 lately, all because you guys help us hit the goal. Shmuel Buckman, member for 22 months. Dixon needs to be at Hackamania. I agree. He's one of the founding fathers.
And Shmuel Buckman denies all claims that he was the one that doxed Franklin Sheckler.
Is that true?
Well, it's true that he denied the claims. I can't say if it's true if he did or didn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe he did.
Shmuel doesn't seem like a doxer to me.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
But again, I'm not going to risk my stellar reputation on it.
Shmuel's a very nice man.
He is the best.
Very nice man.
Shmuel talk.
Shmuel talk.
Fine, I will risk my reputation on it.
All right, is that it?
Allegedly.
That's fantastic. I think we have one more super tip, and then this show is in the books, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
last minute.
Oh, Waiver, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. And Diablo Sandwich, $2. Chad dresses how yuppie whites dress their toddler. Yeah, it is kind of. It is. There is something to that. But yeah, the sneakers with the tongue, that thing is always.
He just
funny
needs the
to me.
hat. He just needs the hat turned to the side a little bit.
Yeah,
like just off centered, slightly brim.
100%. Oh, we got a buzzer beater.
Anyone else catch Steel Toe calling Moody a street shitter on my show? It took him all but 2 minutes to be a bigot. Honey, get off the Empire State Building.
Stop it. How dare you? In all fairness, I don't know what the plumbing is like in New Zealand. It seems, when you have, that's what I'm saying, like an island like that, how can they possibly have an effective plumbing system? So,
I mean, I know the water spins backwards.
right. Yes, it does. They're having winter over there. That's insane. Can you imagine winter in July? Stupid, uncalled for. It's all ridiculous. But yeah, I can't judge where Moody has to shit. But hey, the streets. If shitting in the streets is good enough for San Francisco, it's good enough for New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today and for all your generosity, the super tips, the super chats. I want to thank my guests, the great Clearwater Chad, who killed it. People are still raving about the weekly Dabbleverse review. Can't wait to see what you have for us next week. What's your YouTube? At Clearwater Chad?
Clearwater Chad 9037.
9037. That's fantastic. And of course, the great Pat Dixon is over on Rumble. I consider
I
Pat
can't
a
get
friend.
enough dicks in my butt.
We all can't get enough dicks in our butt.
Thanks for having me, Rocco. Real pleasure.
Of course.
Potato. Chad, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Oh, him.
100%. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to all of us. We're all doing it. Cardiff Electric is doing it. Patreon.com/Cardiff Electric, at Cardiff Elect on Twitter and YouTube.
And YouTube now.
Yes. It's fantastic. At Cardiff Elect. YouTube. Go there. Sign up now.
This Thursday's Idiot Autopsy is still in flux. We are still waiting for our special guest to appear for Chad Zumach. This Is Your Life, a blast from Chad's past. But if not, maybe I'll do a Shuli episode this Thursday.
Yes, take that Shuli down once and for all. Yes. So smug, I can't take it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the great El Horrible, your hero. Please go to patreon.com/BeDabbler Network. I'm going to start editing something with the footage I got this weekend of going undercover to Chad's shows. I don't know what it will be, but it will pop up on Patreon first. FSE, yes, Chelino, FSE. But I want to thank you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the generosity. And remember to always be sucking Chad's dick.
Which
Sit, Eugene, sit. Good dog. Hold on, you can't step on my home.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, no. What do you mean you don't know I was? You don't watch the end of the show? It's it's a patented bit.
Sorry.
Can we try that again?
Kind of over. I kind
think
of
it's
got
done?
one in me a week.
That's it. Eh?
Remember,
I bet if Chad wanted a second one.
Chad. Should I do another one, Chad?
Sure.
Okay.
Shut up this time.
Remember to always be.
I don't even feel it anymore.
Dabblin.
Not even feeling it.
I hate this show. This show stinks.
Sit, Eugene, sit. Good dog.
That's the end of my show. Donk.